Okay, we are now recording. Everybody has to behave. All right, so
I
this is
always behave.
that's true. You're an angel. I don't know why you gave birth to all of us, but and we came out the way we did. Um, so this is session 2 of Lords of the Galaxy campaign. And we did not record session 1, and we should have because
It was
I don't
good.
know. I didn't expect you guys to behave, so I didn't record it. um, so hey, you've played with us before. You know exactly what it's like. Dad was going to do the recap, and it looks like he ran off for a second. So does anybody kind of want to explain like just a little bit about the setting then? Let's see what you retained from what I told you, and I could fill in details you missed.
Dad's coming back. He was looking for something.
Okay.
Oh,
I could talk about, I remember a little bit about like, there's like a galactic federation kind of, and so there's like a civil war, um, lots of like poverty and bad juju going on. But we
Okay, I'm ready.
are on a
Recording.
planet called Neon City.
I'm incognito.
Ooh,
It's called Talos, actually. It's a moon.
Oh.
The major city there is called Neon City.
okay.
But you're good. You're
wrote
doing
that
great
down.
so far. Yes, the galaxy is a hot mess. There's a 100-year-old civil war going on, which is basically fairly analogous to like the Empire versus the Rebels in Star Wars. And you guys are not there though. That's far from where you're at. Where you guys are at is more of a
Backworld dive.
backwoods where there's really no law. The law is there's no law to speak of. They're busy fighting a civil war. So this has become like a haven for pirates, and that's where you guys started. Go ahead, baby. If you got more.
I think that Mr. Grizzled should take over.
Okay. So
Okay, last when we were here,
notes. What?
as I recall, I saw this motley crew walking into the dive bar where I was setting up shop, waiting to talk to the El Jefe of the planet.
Jingo. We're talking to Jingo.
Oh,
Jingo.
well,
And
all right.
who is Jingo? What does he do?
Jingo, who is like the guy who offers jobs, and then I approached these people were approaching, acting like they're gonna just bar their way in, and I offered them a drink, and we banded it together, and we have a job where we have to go downtown.
Who is we? Who are the people?
Well, there's
Mike,
Wendy,
why don't you let
Wendy,
everybody
who
why don't
likes
you
likes to eat a lot of beans. That's why her name is Wendy.
let them introduce themselves.
Oh, well,
Oh,
okay.
Introduce your character, and then
I'm Mr. Grizzled, who usually just sits around and wait for people to come by to do the work for me. Next.
who is a half-elf assassin trained
a
by
half-ass assassin who's also a part elf.
There you go. And that's all you need to know.
okay.
So who wants to go next? Who's going to introduce their character next?
If I may,
Go ahead, Mike.
because I'll pick up from there. Because as explained by Grizzled, we were diplomatically checked in our place about when we're going to see Jenga. But we enjoyed a beer. We talked about maybe even teaming up, and then we all went and we looked for a mission. But again, ahead of myself, my name's Ruther Riggs. I'm a dwarf, obviously. I'm a pilot and trucker. I do jobs for money. I come back and forth from Neon City. It's a grind.
How did you did you come to be in the company of these other guys?
Well, depending on who you ask, they may or may not have somehow boarded passage on my vessel.
You cut out there, Mike.
I never knew him before.
Yeah, you guys just met.
ah. So they're on my ship somehow, hitching a ride over illegally into the city, and
They chartered passage with you.
they looked pretty badass for sure.
So
like
why don't
this
we
definitely was not a typical drive for me. And seeing as I had a little bit of problem, maybe wait for me, which did back at the city. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have the company of some kick-ass looking motherfuckers, right?
and that's what they are. So
Language.
Stina, why don't you introduce your character and tell us how you got on Ruther's ship?
So Dar is a dragonborn. She is purple, which is very unique. She is sought passage to Neon City to like disappear with her little hatchling Drogon, and we're there to make some money. Is that good?
Yep, good. And then
To date,
that's why you chartered that ship with Ruther, who's sneaking you into Neon City, because this is the place where you go to make money and the place
Yeah,
to get
I'm.
lost.
also, if I
I'm
may
a
say,
noble.
to be honest, it's never again would I ever get this chance to tell a story about taking a couple of dragons into Neon City. So
That's true.
I was just doing it for bragging rights.
They're not
For money.
real common in this part of the galaxy. They kind of tend to stay in
I'll
their
say.
own territories
In
because
these
It's been a weird freaking day for sure.
exactly. So Mom, why don't you tell us about your character and how you ended up on that ship on the way to Neon City?
Okay, I'm Wendy. I am Tabaxi from the world that oh my god, I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it's I grew up in like a tribal situation, and I'm a hunter. I know how to survive. I um I know how to take care of people, but I saw some things that were not right in the with the elders in the tribe, and I spoke up and I was excommunicated. And so I had to leave the home world that I was used to, the only thing I knew, but I have to make my way somehow. And so I chartered passage with Ruther just to get somewhere else different and to try to survive and to figure out what I'm going to do about the situation down the road. But for now, I'm trying to survive, make some money, and I met up with Dar and her little hatchling, and we kind of hit it off. I think we're both kind of badass, and we're ready to just do what it takes. I have nothing to lose. Um, I'm I get along with people. But I don't agree with some situations, and I'm willing to fight.
You're a good
Yeah.
person. Yeah. And so
Yes,
you and Dar kind
basically.
of have some similar stuff going on with your backstory. So that makes sense that you guys are friends. So
I think yes.
Ruther completed his mission. He did in fact get you to Neon City, but not without what was almost a little bit of a bad situation. Turns out, Ruther, you want to tell us what happened with those guys that you ran into at the
Yeah,
dock?
well, depending on your point of view, that could have been a bad situation. It's just, I think more of a typical case of, just dealing with the dregs that come through the city. Just unfortunately, these dregs happen to work for somebody who have an obligation towards that.
Yeah.
Well, might not have gone as well as intended.
Nope. What who you ran into was some of the there's this guy that kind of a local crime lord, runs some gangs around town, moves drugs and all kinds of other crimes, called White Boy Jeff. And you ran into one of his lieutenants, a guy that you've known for a while since you've kind of got stuck doing jobs for Jeff.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, you don't really like it. It's one of
And
these
for the
things that
record,
you just kind of fell into and are having trouble getting out of.
yeah, and just for the record, this named but not deserving of a name, lieutenant, he is nothing. I have no respect for them. I just want that on the record.
Well,
He-
nobody
he-
does at all
he
because
does
he
all-
looks, sounds, and acts and is actually named Fred Durst. And
Yeah, something tells me
and
bad juju with that name.
yes, and it's totally a coincidence. One of those things that can only happen in infinite parallel universes. But it just imagine that is exactly Fred Durst, particularly from the Rolling video. And,
Yeah.
and
So that's
right
what
on track.
happened to Fred Durst.
That yes, he
Mhm.
went to space and started working for White Boy Jeff.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
now I
that's unbelievable.
understand. I thought it was
fortunately,
the demise of MTV where what happened to him. But
not at
yeah.
all. No, it was definitely White Boy Jeff. So you guys were actually able to negotiate that situation. You were able to walk away without any violent incident. But White Boy Jeff is saying that you need to come up with some money for some product that he believes is your fault and didn't get where it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
well,
going.
White Boy Jeff's got to know how economics work in Neon City too.
White Boy
Meaning you
Jeff
gotta catch
is
me
part
first,
of the reason
motherfucker.
economics work in Neon City. He's kind of a not like huge time, but for like
No, I
like a
mean,
gang lord, he's pretty major.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean how things work in terms of like you got to catch somebody if you want to get money from them.
That's exactly right. But that's why he's got his Jeff, the WBJ boys.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not worried. I'm not, I'm not
I'm gonna work on that
need
name.
to
stupid. I'm
clean
worried.
that up.
I'm
We're gonna work
worried
on that name.
but I'm not going to be so worried if this is his best on the case. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not really about skill because I mean these are you're
things
right.
will be handled when they need to be handled. Is all I'm saying.
These are thugs, not soldiers that we're talking about. The
And,
problem with these
and I'm
guys
a
is that
dwarf. I'm stubborn as hell. So
there's a lot of them. Is the
Deal with
problem
it.
with them. Okay, and then that's how
I
we
got a
got to
lot
the
of
bar.
stubbornness, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, you're a
then to
dwarf.
the bar.
That's enough said.
I'm in character. So
And then that's how we got to the bar where Grizzled caught up, saw you guys coming into the door as Ruther was taking you to meet Jingo and get set up with the job. You guys met Grizzled, agreed to work together, got the job, and who wants to tell us what that job was? We know it was a job, just for context, it was a job that nobody else really wanted. Jingo was kind of having a issue getting anybody to take the job. But you guys being in the position that you're in kind of like didn't have an option. So that's something I did want to add to all of your character sheets. Hold on. All of your character sheets, somewhere on there, add reputation.
okay.
Reputation. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have
And
to list the different factions first, or
what's that?
is it like New Vegas? Do I have to put the factions for each? Or?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we'll end
Okay.
up doing that. Right now, you guys your mom, Stina,
Yes.
your guys' reputation is 0. Logan, your reputation is 0 too. But Mike and Grizzled, your guys' reputation is 1. You've already been established as a guy who's completed jobs for Jingo. So you guys are reputation 1 with Jingo. Jingo, one of Jingo's guys.
C-I-N-G-O.
If anybody knows you, they'll know you. Oh, you catch jobs with Jingo. Okay, I know you. But no, you guys who have never caught a job, you guys are at 0.
Okay. and what was it was something about black crystals?
Yes. So those are all of the magic, all of the technology in this world, which is and the world itself is very much sci-fi in some areas and fantasy in others, and everywhere in between, technology level wise. But even in the high-tech places, it's all powered by magic, by these crystals called aether crystals, which are essentially solidified pure magic, right? Well, on the planet that the moon that Neon City orbits around, there was a ruin found down there which contained like an incredibly rare form of it known as black aether. So it's a black version of this crystal. It's pure magic, but it's basically pure dark magic. But it's incredibly powerful. Like the smallest amount of it can do power quite a bit of things. So it's incredibly valuable, and that's why people come to this planet because the search for the black aether and other heavy pockets of aether resources on the planet, and then all the stuff that goes around along with that requires somebody to do all these dirty jobs and that's where you guys come in, the freelancers. So yes, very much Black Aether, and it's a restricted thing. It's like the only thing that's actually illegal on this planet, or on in Neon City, because evil shit happens around it. For example, like the first person that discovered it went mad, and his entire party was wiped out by demons, which just like portaled in from the hells out of nowhere. So it's evil, dark shit. Because of that, the job that you're being given is there's reports that there's a little bit of a demon outbreak, something that happens from time to time in Neon City. And somebody actually came up with the money for you guys to go check it out and stuff out the problem before the Templars find out. And the reason for that is the Templars, they take it upon themselves to make snuffing out demon invasions their business, but they tend to do it by wiping out the entire like block in the process of doing it. So somebody, which is odd, put up money, not a lot, but put up a little bit of money to have some freelancers come check it out and hopefully take care of the problem before the Templars show up. You guys did it, and because of that, this is considered kind of a charity case. It's really small beans, especially for having to fight some demons, right? But being in the positions that you're in, you kind of have to take the job. And I think we left right after you guys accepted the job from Jingo, so you're still in the bar. And then, does anybody remember the name of the bar?
Oh no.
Nope.
I don't.
The Rusty Hook. Oh,
Rusty
Stina,
Nut.
that you had your hand up. Sorry, I wasn't looking at you. You're muted.
I just wanted to remind you that we haven't heard Grizzled's story yet.
His
Wait.
what?
Your dad didn't finish telling his story, like his character, why his character's there, who he is.
I think he told all he wanted to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't go into as much depth as everybody else, but I think that was by design. Pop, did you want to tell us more about your character, or were you done?
Well, if you must know, I used to work for the Empire. I was a soldier for the Empire, an assassin for the Empire.
He did tell you guys that when you first met him, which is
And-
pretty
And
ballsy.
then because I assume that there's ransoms out for me, so you guys might just
You're
turn me
going
in
out.
for the
Pop.
money, which is fine because I just fight my way out of any situation.
Right.
But,
What was your training with them? Tell us about your skills.
assassin training actually. A sniper, swordplay. I'm a master lockpick. Pick locks.
So infiltration and elimination.
Infiltration, elimination. I make a heck of a taco when people are hungry.
Yes, and you did.
And
learn that in the
I
military.
speak 3 distinct languages, and I also speak Elvis.
Elvish and Elvis.
Elfish,
Elvish or Elvis?
Uh-huh.
Both.
Yeah, thank you very much.
If you ever meet the Elvis people, that might come in handy.
Well, you never know, because I mean,
Note to self: there's no Elvis people.
I've been down this road before, and I'm ready for anything to pop up.
I've not known Grizzle much longer than you guys have, to be honest. But I know a man I can trust when I see one.
You've seen him around. You guys have maybe never really spoke.
I also know he's got a rep, that he don't deserve in Neon City because people don't see past, Empire Stooge. They don't see the fact that he's the one with the balls to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. With the balls to leave. So.
Right. And there's a reason why they call me Grizzle.
Yeah, I think a lot of people underestimate him in Neon City, and I'm gonna ride those coattails to wherever I can get with him.
That's the only reason his reputation is as low as it is because people want to hate on him. The Galactic Confederacy that he used to work for, mind you, wasn't really his choice. He was drafted to this damn thing. Has a real bad reputation. They're the Empire mixed with the Third Reich mixed with the Disney
I know, man.
Corporation
I'm from a draft
and
planet
EA.
too.
Oh, you're from that.
You know,
Yeah.
I would
Man,
do
I
whatever
think
the
my
Empire
brother.
wanted me to do. You know, kill babies, burn
Yeah.
down buildings, blow up stuff.
Those
But
dead
when
babies
they
are on me, Mike.
said I couldn't use mayonnaise on my scrambled egg sandwiches,
Yeah.
when I said that's it.
You
I'm
got
outta
kicked out
here.
for putting ketchup on your eggs.
And
No,
you know,
I'm not a barbarian. I don't put ketchup on my eggs.
Hey, there's a
Hogan is
barbarian
more
in your
mad, eh?
party, actually.
Yeah.
Them's fighting words.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear
Well,
that,
some
dog?
people use this ketchup.
but
I
like,
actually ketchup on eggs is fine.
I can't tell you too much about the Empire, but I've heard things. You know, like I heard they work
We've
for
heard things.
a man who's got like daily quotas of dead babies. This guy wants dead babies all the time, reserve of them for some
Yeah.
insane reason. That's some evil
They're-
shit, man. Like, that's all
They
I'm saying.
got into like some weird eugenics experiments and shit, and they were like some
Well, the Empire used to be called the
Ruther.
McDonald's Empire. So
Ruther,
you know,
like Luther with
that's
R.
where their hamburgers
Yeah,
are coming
yeah.
from.
They're
Yeah, I just thought- I didn't
barbarians
know how to
because
spell
they
it.
put ketchup on their dead babies.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
When any self-respecting dead baby eater uses
Any
only
self-respecting
paste picante
assassin will
sauce,
not
Yeah.
or
allow them to not be allowed to be used mayonnaise. I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
like,
that's crazy stuff.
so I think we're all caught up
a
there.
dead baby ain't that different from a chicken
They
embryo.
don't even let me use mayonnaise on my egg salad.
You guys are wasting
Egg
material. We're
salad.
editing all of the whole dead baby talk out.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The Empire's evil.
So hold on. Moving on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Wait, I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
sign that says "moving on."
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd probably help.
Yeah.
Are we walking down to the intersection where we're
Well,
going?
you guys, we're picking up in the bar. You're getting up from Jingo's table and getting ready to head out. What's your move? You guys need a recap on that mission again, or you
Yeah,
understand?
well,
A little
we gotta
bit,
figure
yeah.
out something about White Boy
Yeah,
Jeff, 'cause,
please.
he kind of got my thing.
Okay, so the mission that you've been given is to inspect. There's a butcher shop in the real like slum part of towns that somebody put up a little bit of cash to investigate. They're afraid that there might be a little bit of a demon outbreak there. Please come like nip that in the bud before the Templars burn the entire neighborhood.
We're talking
Is
off-planet.
there like lice?
Like-
just gonna burn it off.
Yeah, no,
Well,
they
from
tend to just
from
like
my
take
perspective,
flamethrowers and torch everything.
why not just let the what are they, Templars? Why don't we just let them do our work for us, and then
You don't get paid if the Templars show up. Your job is to keep
Yeah.
the Templars from showing up.
Because they're
In
gonna
fact,
destroy.
die.
You might lose a little rep if you fail this job.
little rep. Who has a rep around here?
You're only at one.
Yeah, we have to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys
And
are going to
you
be at
can't
zero
just-
till you complete a job.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's go.
We exit the bar and we walk down the steps.
That's what Grizzled looks like, Pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's incognito. And we walk down the steps and we head toward the intersection or wherever the hell the heck we're going. And
So
then
you
we
guys
hit the
are
monument.
heading out. Everybody is with you. What's your move? What you were given were you were given some basic directions. You guys were heading
Right.
down to. We just called this the Skidz. You're looking for what's the name of the butcher shop? I didn't give it a name.
Skid Row.
Oh, the butcher shop.
Skidz Best Butchers is what it's called.
Brutus Beefcakes.
No, that's the barber shop.
Well, that's the barber. My bad.
This is called Skidz Best Butchers.
Skidz Best.
Skidz Top Marks.
Yes, it's basically that, but for meat.
Yeah.
So
Premium.
we gather up our weapons. I have my sniper rifle with my sword.
Yep.
And my backpack.
Well, you and Ruther both know the city a little bit. You know that the Skidz it's going to be a good hour or maybe hour and a half long walk to get to the Skidz from where you're at.
Yeah, hold on to your shit because they'll try to steal it from you.
You're in
all
the
of them.
skids, baby. Yeah. So
Yeah.
other options are you guys can like catch like a cab, or you have
wanna
any
lose
other
money on the
ideas, let me
deal?
know. But
Like,
you've got a pretty good walk.
Yeah, if there's, we can catch a cab if there's one available.
Okay.
you
Call
gotta get
Uber.
paid first usually.
Yeah, well, you guys all have a little
And
bit
I
of cash
don't
on
see
you.
I'm
Well,
pretty steady with my blaster. I'm not saying I'm the best shot, but I got my hand on my blaster.
Is there a
They go
vehicle
to ride.
anywhere nearby that we can borrow?
So imagine this being like downtown New York, like you go out, there's people driving their cars, but there's all kinds of taxi cabs. There's probably one or two even waiting outside. Baby, you were trying to say something.
I was wondering if a dragonborn is going to fit into a taxi.
You are tall, but yes. I mean
Okay.
bugbears take cabs here on the regular. So you might want to like you
Okay.
don't want an economy model. You want the SUV of
Is
luxury cars.
Gregory with us?
No, not yet, as a matter of fact. Logan, are you there?
Yeah,
Oh.
what's with this guy?
Logan, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Who's this guy?
So unbeknownst to you guys, while all of you guys were deliberating, ever since the moment you guys walked in the bar, what you didn't realize is that a microscopic, well, not microscopic, the size of a fly, miniature drone had been sitting on the top of the ceiling in the bar in the Rusty Hook, where you guys were listening to your entire conversation. On the other end of that camera is a Logan. Do you want to give us an introduction of what your character looks like and who you are?
My
Before I
name
destroy the drone I
is
just noticed.
My name is Jose Jimenez.
my
No.
name is Gregory Loft. You killed my father. Prepare to
Killed my
die.
son.
My name is Gregory Loft, and I'm a fish guy. I got cool hair, long, not long, but like
This guy?
like to the back of my neck hair. It's fluffy. It's green. My skin's blue.
He's got kind of a fish face, yeah.
I
So
got
you're a fish guy. So I got a pet store with me.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I drive a truck or a freaking pet shop?
You're one of the pet shop boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no.
I'm just giving you guys shit. I'm sorry.
This is
I'm
an
an
idea I
asshole.
just thought of, but let me run it by Dad real quick. But I was thinking the reason, like the skin thing that you were talking about, the armor.
Oh yeah.
Maybe what if my character has to like wear that because they're not like, well, this is just for flavor, not for like mechanics, but like they wear it because it protects their skin because they're not so used to being in like all land environment.
So it's a bodysuit instead of a skin weave?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
you're
that's
saying
fine.
you have like armor, like natural armor, or
He spent a stunt point to get
They have
we
some-
had talked about
the
doing
blue
like
skin
a
is
protective
like a-
skin weave, but
Slime, some kind of a liquid slime.
no, he wants to wear a suit now instead. He had a skin weave built into his skin, but now he's going to wear like a basically like a Kevlar fiber suit. Mithril.
Okay.
Filled with liquid so he can breathe.
Yeah, like that, Logan? Is that what you're talking about?
Are you a land breather?
Or do you have like
It
something
protects
over your
my skin.
gills?
Well, I can breathe air perfectly fine and water,
Mhm.
but my skin's not so used to being in land 24/7. So this is kind of like
He gets real
protected
dry.
from the dry. Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
dry.
Okay,
Hey,
so he's got a
Aquaman.
suit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so except for the little fish face. So Logan, do you remember what we talked about earlier? The reason why you were spying on these guys?
Because
Or you want me to catch you back up?
yeah, I remember some of it, but
well,
I don't feel confident enough to.
So
Logan's
Logan's go ahead, Mike.
well, I'm just gonna note that if it's if you're saying that we noticed if I'm in character just noticed a drone, I'm about to shoot it.
You guys didn't notice the drone.
We
Okay,
don't know
I
about
thought you
the
said we
drone.
noticed it.
We're doing this. This
Okay.
is like a cutscene, so this is player knowledge. Your characters do not know any of
Okay.
this. So
Okay.
we're just panning the camera over to Logan, who's sitting there. And Logan, did you decide on? Are you doing like the VR goggles or what? How do you interact with your drones and the cyber world?
Oh, I'm gonna do like the VR goggles.
So sitting there with his VR goggles hidden in a spot, controlling the drone, he calls it back to himself after witnessing this whole mission that you guys were given, basically like jacking in on your mission. Reason being is that he's trying to break into the game. He's a little bit of a black hat hacker. And he kind of like does it for the lulz. It's about the challenge of the hack, not necessarily like a cause. He's not a revolutionary. He just likes he wants to challenge himself in his skills. So in order to do that, he's decided to break into freelancing. And what better way to do that than to go ahead and hack a job? So Logan, you've got your drone now following these guys. You can pursue them quietly, or you can go introduce yourself if you want. However you want to handle this, you now have the job.
I'm gonna have to work with them anyways. I can't just like stealth my way like the whole time. So I'm gonna
come interact with us.
come interact.
Separated no more.
I go.
You're walking up to them.
Yeah, I walk up to them.
Everybody make a perception check. Wisdom.
Does the tabaxi
Wisdom?
smell him?
Oh yeah, really? Because
Well,
I
I
would
don't-
notice.
Well,
a
Mom, you
fish.
can if you do poorly on your perception check, then you can spend a fate point as a tabaxi to boost it because of your heightened senses. How about that?
Okay, so this is wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, wisdom
Roll the
check.
wisdom.
Roll a wisdom.
Ooh, I rolled a 5.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, you spot this guy walking straight at you. What did everybody else get?
I got a 0.
-1.
You got a 0, Pop?
Yeah.
Your wisdom's like your highest stat, isn't it?
I got a +3, but I got 3 minuses.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you must be flagging down the cab because your military.
I got
Everyone.
Not many people sneak up on you. What was that, Ruther? He's cutting out. Can anybody hear him?
-1.
-1. Okay. Let me plug my Ethernet cord in. Baby, what did you get? A 1. Okay.
I'm frozen right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I forgot to do this earlier.
It'd be better on the headphones.
Here you find you.
Okay.
Are we back?
Okay, so it's just their problem. Good. That's better.
Oh, yeah, Stina's still frozen.
No, I should probably put my headphones on. Anyway.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to hear you, I think.
Hey guys, just so
You're
you
still
know, I'm not just being like a asshole tonight. I'm just trying to play in character. For this campaign.
No.
Yes,
So,
that's what I tell people too.
So, which all that means is I'm just being a little more me, but
If you could be a
Everybody
little less
knows no
method, that
assholes
would be.
are allowed.
You're back, baby. You're not frozen anymore, hun. Okay, so Logan, you start approaching these guys. Wendy, you sniff him out, and right away you're able to sense that you just kind of like vibe that he doesn't have any ill intent. But Coach, you were completely distracted. You were just hailing down a cab big enough to carry you all. Ruther and Dar, you guys both see this guy coming straight at you, eyeballing, but you're not sure if he's a threat or not. What are you doing?
I'm pulling out my sniper rifle and getting a beat on his.
You didn't catch. You don't even know if he's there at all, Pop. You're flagging down the cab. It's just.
I'm aiming at. Then I'm pulling out my sniper rifle and aiming out at a taxi cab.
At a taxi cab, yeah, that's one way to flag him down. Ruther and Dar, you've got somebody approaching, and
well, hold on. I rolled a -1. I still perceive him.
Yeah, but you perceiving him as a threat.
I'm not
um,
perceiving him as a threat, though.
Yeah, you don't know. You're kind of gullible to this town, so you kind of think everything's a threat.
This Charlie Tuna looking motherfucker pissing me off.
You think he might be one of WBJ's boys?
I've had a little bit too much to drink because Grizzle hooked us up. So I'm just swinging. Put him up, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh shit. Okay, so roll to attack. It's just a punch.
Do I get to can I use the aspect of like sneak attack? Shit, I rolled a -1. Or no, add +1. I rolled a
It's
0.
strength, yeah, or dex. Greg. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're rolling up, just kind of like waving at these guys. Hey guys, hold up! And this drunk dwarf turns around and goes, "Oh shit!" and is winding up a haymaker at you. What was your total roll?
Where
Mike,
at a 0 though.
roll
I'm at a
to
0.
defend versus 0, Logan.
I don't. Do I need to defend against 0 dead?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because you can roll
I
less
rolled
than 0.
a 0, but I also have +1 armor, so.
Yeah, well, so he throws a punch at you, which hits you, but just like barely like grazes your chin, causing no damage. You step back and you're like,
Perfect.
oh,
What's that?
I go. Your puny fists do not affect me, and I walk up.
Okay.
I like completely ignore him. I walk up to Cena and
wow.
I go, you're the
Nah,
biggest.
man, what
so you must
neighborhood
be
are you
the
from?
leader.
What's up with that?
You're the
I haven't
biggest. So you
let her
must be the
out.
leader. So I hold my hand to Cena's sister.
Sorry, man. You
How
know,
t-
yeah, forgive. I got a lot on my mind. Okay, I got a lot on my mind. Sorry, man.
how tall are you, Logan?
Me, I like a normal human size. I like 5'7".
And
Yeah, no, I'm 4'2".
yeah. So relative to human years, how old do you appear to be?
It's like 16.
So
Human year. Well,
and I'm imagining you're not. Are you like lean, chubby, muscular?
pretty like well built. Like
Thick?
not
Dummy
skinny,
thick?
He's
but
got
like
America's ass.
Does
not
he
like
does
skinny.
he
Oh,
have
you get
arms
your
and legs like a
Evans
human?
7 stones.
I think
Yes.
lean is the best
He
description.
doesn't have. You don't have fin feet or
Yeah,
anything, do you,
tone?
Logan?
No, like not thin, but like
He's
not.
humanoid. He just kind of has like
Yeah.
gills and kind of fishy skin and
Humanoid,
smells-
but with gills and
yeah,
kind of scaly. Okay.
and some like a little fishy looking.
Not Abe Sapien then.
Okay.
That's too fishy.
So
Little
less Abe Sapien.
probably I'm thinking maybe Abe Sapien. Yeah.
Like a Hellboy. Sorry,
Yeah.
the reference. Hellboy. A little
And
bit like that.
he's wearing a skin tight suit, and you can tell it's interwoven with lines of mithril. So pretty fancy, right? And this crazy contraption, some kind of like helmet with these like red like visors that flip down over his eyes.
Yeah, he's
Go
got
ahead,
some of
Dar.
that Mithril jewelry on. That's what pissed me off.
Oh yeah, reminded you of home. Dar, he
Yeah.
just
so
came up.
Dar is quietly amused by the spectacle that she just saw. So as he approaches her, she just kind of like takes a minute to look at this kid, and she quietly, touches him for a second, knows he's okay, and says, "No, I am not the leader. Grizzled is our leader." And I point to Grizzled, who is flagging down our cab.
And one is
How
just pulling up
All
too. Pop.
right.
Go ahead, Greg.
How much smaller is Grizzled to
Dar is 7
Yeah.
feet tall.
And Grizz is like probably like what would you say, Pop? Like 6'1" or something?
I'm 6'1" and
Yeah.
grizzled,
And
and I have my
Grizzled.
cat protecting me.
Yes.
I have my
You and Loft are
my
about the same
protector
size
cat.
then, or
But
I'm
she
5'7".
tells him, "Okay, little one,
Loft's
don't
like
be
5'7".
scared. He's a good
Okay.
guy."
I
So
go,
Loft's
you
probably
know,
about Wendy's size or a little taller.
yeah.
My reaction when I turned around was,
Yeah,
"What
Wendy's fairly
the
tall.
deuce?"
Oh, is she? How tall are you, Mom?
I would say Wendy's like 5'10" or something.
Okay.
Her species are tall.
And lanky, like they're strong, but they don't build big buff muscle. They build like strong, tight muscle.
Yes, yeah, more sinewy.
Sinewy. Oh, good word, Mom. A+ SAT word right there.
and I just for the record, y'all tall. Doesn't matter how tall. It's still my ship.
That's right. If you guys
That's
want to
right.
ride.
Don't really
That's
talk
right.
about this kind of stuff much because I don't like it.
Yeah,
You know-
just because you have to sit on a dictionary to fly it does.
Shut up.
It's just
Dar accepts you just the way you are.
Yes.
where I come from. Height is an indicator of leadership. You know,
Yeah, well, catch a cab, kid.
Yeah.
Catch a cab to the next job, huh?
So Grizz, you turn around after you flag down the cab, and you see that somebody has approached your group, and you're just far enough away to not really be able to hear what's going on.
My reaction is what?
But you
question for
see
this kid, though.
it looks like they're talking friendly, and you see that Dar points and directs this person's gaze towards you.
They're talking about Gregory Law.
Yes.
Hey, so I walk over and I address him. And what's your angle, fish boy?
I want in. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me where I got my information. I know about the job and I want in. That's as simple as it comes.
That's
well, we
weird,
already
man.
had, but young
Freaking
man,
me
we
out,
have.
but
I'm sorry, young man, we have already settled on the cuts. I'm not giving any part of my cut up. Anybody else wants to give up?
yeah, but
part of their
I'm
cut.
still gonna kick your ass for trying to help muscle in on a job. So
Yeah, whatever.
I guess you could pay your way back from that, taking this job for free. Well, can I ask you a question though, kid? Can you fight?
Yeah.
How can you fight? Are you a good fighter? Ever gonna fight?
I can fight the little one for sure. Take that one. Listen,
Hey, what do you say about that?
I don't
He dodged your punch.
I do this.
Yeah, I mean, you know, look, I'm not gonna brag, man, but like, you know, I ain't no amateur with the fisticuffs. So you know, like that, you know, I respect your skills. So
what's
yeah,
your character's
I mean, as long as
name,
you can
Michael?
maybe like watch my back.
Ruther.
I say let him in. Ruther, yeah.
But
Wendy wants to say something.
Okay, Wendy.
Even though I wouldn't mind splitting my cut just a little bit more to take this extra help in. This is the first job I've done on this planet. We could probably use all the help we can get. We don't really know what we're getting ourselves into.
Well, maybe Greg, maybe you should tell him what skills you do have. What are you good at?
I'll do that, but you know, I'm not necessarily looking for money. I have my own personal goals within this.
Okay, well then
okay, sorry, my bad. We're cool then. We're so cool.
So no cut, just credit?
I just want I want the credit.
Okay, well this credit's gonna cost you some gold then, son.
So maybe what you're
like this guy.
And that's Grizz.
You might need to pay fee on my ship here too. So
normally it does cost money to get signed up with a fixer.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about the fixer. I'm talking about the grizzard.
Yeah, you know, he's getting grizzled right now.
No,
I'm just saying, yeah, you know, I didn't forget about that kind of
I want to hear what your skills are.
But yeah, you guys all owe me.
Because I want to know. I got some ideas for what you could do, but what can you do?
What can I do?
Greg.
What are you anyway?
A fish dude.
You're looking for.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say anything derogatory like that, but like, you know, where you come from and what all that.
Looking for an up and coming hacker. I'm the best in the business. I got you. I can hack all the enemies. I provide surveillance too. You don't want to go in, run into a building blind, right? You can get shot. I can provide.
I don't see why not.
That's when all the fun happens. So, you know, just go right in blind.
Yeah,
Logan, show him your drone.
Yeah, I pull up the drone.
Yeah, the drone, Logan.
Like
the drone.
Right then.
Yeah, so it can kind of like it can look like kind of like what you want. Logan, go ahead. I'll let you narrate it. So what you can do. This is kind of like the basis of your powers in the real world.
I pull out my drone. It comes out kind of looking like I'm trying to think like a Millennium Falcon, you know, and just because I think it's cool. It shoots like little lasers out. Not like the damage, it's kind of, you know, aesthetic effect, and it's got RGB light.
And it's like imagine it like Iron Man's nanotech suit. It can like change its form. Yes, and it's kind of like a familiar for remember Phantasy Star Online. Think of like a mag.
He's got like dude's got a miniature like remote control carcass. You know, like this. I knew I had to took it easy. I didn't knock this kid out for a reason, man. That's just tight, man. Oh wow.
And
Calm
Logan,
down.
it has a little bit of an intelligence to its own. So if you want to name it, that'd probably be appropriate. But your call.
Did you make this thing or something, or like what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you wanted to, Logan, you made it,
I made
Yeah,
it.
whatever. Yeah.
or
Back,
maybe you
back,
hacked it and stole it.
back on my planet,
That's
you
pretty
don't,
punk rock.
you don't get things that you don't make. Back where I come from, if you don't make it, you don't get it. That goes with food too. Don't grow your own food, you starve.
Matt, you sure you weren't like one of them exchange students in Mithrildale?
No.
Where'd Wendy go?
Man,
Wendigo. I don't know, but it sounds like time for a beer. I'll be right
you
back.
gotta be from up north, is all I'm saying, man. You're definitely north of
Baby, do you need a drink?
All right, am I right?
North,
Galaxy or
Yeah, more Wendy. More Wendy.
Another one of these.
that's what I'm just saying. It's you know how it is when you're a little bit too far north in the galaxy.
Wendy went to the sandbox.
seems a little racist to me.
Look, I'm from
Yeah.
there. Hey man, like this is where are you where are you from?
I'm back.
She went to the sandbox.
Charlie Tuna, man. Where you
I'm from
what's your thing?
Charlie.
Don't call
Tuna.
him Charlie Tuna.
Well,
Showing
anyway,
none of you know what that
while the
means.
group's right
No.
here, let's
You know, the
talk
racial
between
stuff-
ourselves here. This is what I'm proposing. I don't want input. We let Gregory in on the plan. We don't cop any money from him because he's just looking for rep. That's cool.
Mhm.
I,
But I'm
I
not
think
gonna stop
about
anyone
using,
from giving a cut of their own part either. You know, so that's
using his
Go ahead.
hacking skills to mislead. What do they call them? The bad guys.
Templars.
Oh, the Templars. Get the Templars
Yeah.
going to the wrong spot. Or can you do that, Gregory?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to hack into the system and give the Templars wrong information of where this group are at.
My best advice, because
Ooh.
I've seen the Templars before. I've seen them. You don't want to really mess with them.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Logan,
who's really,
way over our pay
but
grade,
who's
man.
really messing
Way
with
over our pay grade.
Gregory, like even
Gregory,
you know
when I worked
that's
for Richmond,
probably
same.
not a good idea. You're likely to get your brain fried
Hey.
trying to hack the
Yeah.
Templars.
I don't as much as hack the Templars as just get information out that will get to the Templars of the wrong place where that we're heading to.
You'll have to go
Only
to
thing
the
is, I
Templars
don't want to be
facility.
on the Templars radars because they are some aggressive. When they want to smite some, if they think you're something worth smiting, they will smite the shit out of you.
Yes, they smite
they
it from
don't- they
orbit.
have no
It's the only
logic.
way to be sure.
That's the thing, Coach. Or Bizzle, you don't. The Templar, they're not logical. You know, like they're
Yes.
not logical things.
They make
They're
the Crusades look
brotherhood
like a
of
parade.
So,
Oh,
They're brotherhood of
so
still
what?
assholes.
All
I
right,
ever
let me
met.
ask the group here. How best can we use Gregory's skill?
Well, let me kind of
Well,
explain.
I got a
Like,
job for you, kid. Actually, if you want, but we'll talk about that later.
he's going to
I
be
think-
like most useful.
Help me get my ship.
You're cutting out, Mike.
Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to this kid later
Okay.
because I got some work for him. Maybe about me get my ship.
You're breaking up, Mike.
Maybe forge a few documents haven't turned over.
that's something he might be able to do.
Yeah.
The
So
thing
we'll
that
talk about that later.
the thing that you guys need to know is that it's not like hacking right here in the real world. You kind of need local access. You have to go be within like local Wi-Fi to connect to like an access point to enter into these basically like cyber dungeons is what they are, virtual dungeons. So he can't just pull out his phone and hack into the Templars from here. You would have to go there. Running if you're doing a net runner job involves a team of guys like you escorting a runner into a facility to where he can get access point and then hack the dungeon, and the Templars are going to chew you guys up and eat you alive.
There's not a big enough cloud
Okay,
to,
now,
like, you know.
having been part of the Empire, do you think that I have the ability to hack into the Empire network?
If you find a local access point,
Well,
Probably it have to be an Empire, like, you know, run facility of any some kind.
hackers
I
are
think
a
even like
serious
the level
issue.
ones
They
just get into something. But
you
oh,
can't
well,
just
yeah.
you can't hack something on the other side of the galaxy from here. You have to have local access
Yeah.
to it.
You got to be in the same facility,
Yes.
right, at least. Or,
Mm.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
imagine
Okay.
it's like you have to get into the building to find the specific computer that has the information stored on it. It's like that. You can't just hack into it from here.
okay, so
Yeah.
what about this?
Okay.
Mr. Gregory
Because it's
Lawson
not like
has,
I know, like, you guys remember from history class, like the cloud and like the ether. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that technology don't go across the
that
galaxy,
doesn't exist anymore.
oh,
and because it's not, you know, you can't keep everything private if you got it all, you know, like everyone wants to localize their information, you know.
It's not secure. There's no way to
Yeah,
secure it.
security is very, very serious.
not even
That's the
Nortonnet.
thing.
Nope.
Wendy
Anyway.
wants to say something.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Whitney.
The same technology he used to just kind of spy on us and get in on our job, would that be useful on our job for him to use that technology? That's what I'm
Absolutely, yes. He
Yeah.
could send in his little drone, or he can send in his bigger one, and go scout out a whole area, and he can see it from his goggles.
Well, here's what.
that feels
what-
like it would be useful.
How far away are we from the place we're supposed to leave? What the
You're
hell
a
you
couple
call
of
that?
miles. It's a good walk. It's a short drive.
Short drive.
We're trying to
Um,
get a cab, and we could be there pretty shortly,
Yeah.
but we got to decide
reason-
what are we going to invite Gregory to help us?
I'm inviting him. I don't care about y'all. I hope you don't have a problem with it. Yeah, I want this guy to come.
but I don't mind
Come.
inviting him. I mean, he's not going to get a cut of anything other than.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
other
gonna
than
pay the dime, but
But he could help our mission.
well, this is the thing.
got a little downtown. I want to, you know, fuck with some people
If
with
we
that
grab
drone.
if we grab a cab that takes us close to where we need to go, then we can use Gregory's drone abilities to scout out the area and to find us a
Yeah.
safe passage to get to the meat market. Where
Maybe
we
even
need to go.
enter like a local mainframe with anything.
Yeah,
Unlock a door or something, you
he
know.
could help us and prove
Bingo.
himself to
Love it.
us, and maybe if we all end up forming a group, he might be a good addition. This is just a way to scope it
To
out.
prove himself and
Yes.
help us and get us closer to the mission.
Grizz
I don't
and
think
and,
we-
Now,
and Ruther
this
would.
is the first time I'm hearing about any of this group talk. I think we're jumping a little far down the
but
line here.
You and Grizzled would both know
But
that
yeah.
a runner is an advantage on a job.
I say we let the youngster prove himself to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can think of a lot of shit we can fucking, bunch of funny shit we can do with that drone.
Hey,
If you're down. I mean, I'm just saying, look, kid's all
no
right.
one's touching my drone.
Take a vote.
Wait till you see my carcass, man. You're gonna love that thing.
Thumbs
Okay,
up.
yeah, a thumbs
You're
up
muted,
for letting him in. As long as he's got to prove himself. and
Yeah.
whatnot. He's like our scout.
That's
pretty much.
3. That's even if
Yeah.
you voted against Ruther, you're outvoted.
Now, why would I don't even see the point of a vote. I'm inviting him myself.
There you go.
And
Okay.
if you got a
All right.
problem with it, you tell me.
Greg,
We'll sort it
you've
out.
been living here in the city for a little while. You know what the slums are like. You might even know your way around a little bit. So, you guys want to catch that cab? That cab driver's yelling at you to either get in or
Let's
you
get
take
in. Let's
off.
get in the car, guys.
Well,
Let's
so
go.
much as a cab, we need a freaking
let's do Grizzle's idea though. Let's get dropped off right there.
It
Let's
could be
just
a
drop
bad-
it up
Drop
a
us
block or
off
two.
about a quarter mile away from our starting point, and let Gregory scout the area out and give us
Yeah,
intelligence
33
on what we're
nanoparsecs at
walking
least.
into.
You guys pull that. You pull up the coordinates on your little communicators, whoever, and shows it to the driver, who nods his head, and you speed off. These are all straight up like Blade Runner, like floating cars and shit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just for your imagination. Now, the part of the city you're in, it's grimy, it's dirty, it's dangerous, it's riddled with gangs. But this is far more civilized than the type of neighborhood you guys are starting to drive into now, where there was businesses and like nicely, like some of the buildings were actually in pretty decent shape, just like graffiti covered. The part of town you're going into now is like very like disheveled. It's dirty. There's trash in the street. The buildings have had like no maintenance done to them.
Look,
Mostly
like,
boards are windowed up and stuff. And you know, like where it was a mixture of kind of a rough crowd and kind of regular people where you were downtown, it's just straight up poverty ridden and straight nastiness. You're in Skid Row.
yeah, like you guys ever see like any places that like Omnicorp occupies?
Yes.
Because you know what happens when they fucking bail out on a project? Well, you're about to see it if you don't, because it's pretty
RoboCop 2.
rough. Back to Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
That's
Yes, that was my favorite RoboCop.
Mm.
Yeah, on Skid Row, is there a
Dead
man
or alive?
eating
You're coming to this dance floor.
Like a neighborhood in Little House of Horrors. Anyway.
Yes, but no,
Down
way
on
more
Skid
Skid Rowier than that. The Skid Row from Little Shop of Horrors looked better than the area you just left. Go ahead, Pop.
What kind of buildings are these? Are they apartment buildings? Are they attached to each other?
It's a mix. It looks like at one point in time, some time ago, this was a little bit more of a developed area, but just over time, it's just been let to go. Like businesses moved elsewhere, leaving the buildings behind, but they're falling apart. So it almost looks like a freaking Fallout City, Pop.
Yeah, you know, when the conglomerate corporate assholes use up everything and split, like this is what's left.
That's what's left. All the workers.
I'm just considering if I should get up to high ground since I have sniper skills.
Oh, that's right. You could pretty much kill anyone, right?
Yeah, but then you got to come back down to move.
That's a good idea.
Unless you got a
I can't
zip
walk
line or
along
something
the
like
top
this.
of the building.
Oh, yeah. I guess in some areas you're going to have to do like some jumps. How are you going to get across streets?
I'm going to use my hoverboard. Anyway, it's just...
we could work you out a hoverboard, but you don't have any stump points.
But I'm just going to.
I'd build you one.
Just walk. I'm just going to get to the top of the first building we see and just walk along with the group. I believe the group's going to have to be walking in the shadows anyway because it's a bad area. And with
you gotta
Gregory
do sense here, Coach. Though, like, if shit goes down, I suggest getting that high ground if you can, because you know.
All I'm saying is, if I'm already at the high ground
in the
and
city,
shit happens, I can be more effective, quicker to react and mitigate the situation.
And high ground isn't all that high here. For the most part, it's like 1 and 2 story buildings with like 3 to 5 story buildings. Like
okay, dude, but you said we're playing Star Wars, so the high ground is everything.
It's not Corsican, but yeah.
Look, man, I've heard shit about what this guy can do with the sniper rifle. If I can see it, I'd be damned if I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, you've heard.
Okay, well, that's a hell of a story to share at the bars.
Let's stay. Well, here we can do. Let's try this. Let's stay as a group with Gregory using his drones to scout out the area ahead. And if we come into a hot spot, then we can decide what we're gonna do about that one hot spot before we move on.
Well,
you're a smart one, Grizzle. I'm literally following you.
You're 3-4 blocks from where this butcher is supposed to be. Okay, unfortunately, so like GPS is not very exact here. The coordinates are basically just like a square block. Right. You still have to kind of get there and find it manually.
Yeah,
my main thing.
Yeah, there's no like bottom barrel service that covers this area, man. Like
no, there's not very good coverage here,
right?
Let's try to get there as safely as possible using Gregory's scouting ability.
Okay, so
I ain't gonna die today.
What do you think, guys?
The
Yes.
I ain't dying today.
the spot you're looking for is about northeast from here, about 3-4 blocks. And you've got to go. It's a pretty rough part of the neighborhood. You do see there's people walking around. It's kind of like older people. It's mostly like homes right here. There's some kids running around, and then people of like of the middle ages, I guess, not kids and not older people. Kind of just stare at you suspiciously, like everybody knows everybody around here, and you're certainly not from here.
Right. We're a dragon and a cat people and
Yeah.
a dwarf and a fish man.
Not
and,
super
a
unusual,
half
but
elf. Yeah.
Most of-
yeah.
most of the population is the core races: human, elves, dwarves, stuff like that.
Yeah, we're goddamn pet smart walking around here.
You guys are.
Um,
You
but
guys
you
are the
know,
furry
like,
patrol.
can I make a perception check to see if there's anyone looking a little too froggy
Yeah,
about this? Okay.
perception or insight. Yeah. So either way, it's wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I got plus. It's always +1. So I got a 3.
Okay, so looking around, nobody's looking dangerous. I mean, a couple of people are packing. You see blades. Almost everybody's packing a blade, even the old ladies. But not too many like firearms on people. A random
no
pistol
no
here and
flip
there.
mode squad. No flip mode squad getting dangerous.
No, they're
Okay,
just
well, cool.
they're just watching at this point.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody looks at me. I'm a fucking dwarf, you know.
Not unusual.
I'm gonna
Not
start
unusual.
walking. I'm starting walking towards the ship, keeping my eye out.
Let's
Or, you
move.
know, yeah, I'm
Yep.
moving.
All right, so you guys start heading in. You get past the first couple of blocks, and it looked just like I described earlier. Mostly, homes and whatnot. You're moving into a little bit different district, and now you're starting to see this is where there's like a casino over to the left, just kind of like it was a couple of people's houses, and they just knocked the wall down between them, put a casino in.
Put a fish game up or what?
It's a fish, yeah, like that's
Oh,
easy.
God.
There's
Okay.
brothels, strip
Gregory,
clubs,
intel?
drug houses, as well as like other buildings. But just to kind of get a sense, things are getting a little scummier.
Oh, it's sketchy as hell. Yeah.
The buildings are a little taller, casting shadows over the streets. It's a little darker here, and the people walking around it's not like old ladies and kids running around. These are people engaging in vices and other dangerous addictions, and some of these people are definitely criminals looking for marks.
Yeah. You know, for the most part, I feel like, you know, we're here to do our crime. They're gonna be here to do their crime. That'll be, you know, if they don't intersect, it's cool. But yeah, keep your eye open, because some of these guys are, you know, a little loose cannon.
Yeah, you gotta know how to walk in the hood.
The Grizzle,
this
ain't a logical place. So keep that in mind.
Hey, Charlie Tuna, any intel?
Yeah, can I ask too, like, what do we know about this butcher shop? Is there going to be like, you know, an access point for like, you know, some kind of net running? Maybe open a door or something, or like.
All you were given was coordinates to that square block.
All right.
You're gonna have to do some recon and intel.
Well,
There's always an access point somewhere.
And we know the name.
Yeah, this guy knows what to do then. Yeah.
And you guys know the name of the place exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So
yeah, you know, anyone looks at you too much, too funny, like, you know, show them your pistol, and you know. But yeah, let's just try to get to our job then. Yeah.
Yeah, and now, how are you guys planning on finding this place? Are you going to do any recon, try to get any intel by talking to people, or are you just going to wander around until you find it?
Look, you don't want me talking to nobody, so I'm just to keep my eyes peeled. I'm walking towards it though. I want to get a look at the building.
Are we that close already?
You guys are within a couple of blocks now.
Yeah, I mean, this is my intent. This is what I intend to do, because I ain't got to talk to people. That's gonna do us no good. Charlie Tuna over here is gonna be looking for his access point, see if there's anything he can help with that. That's cool. Grizzle's gonna kill any motherfucker that thinks about messing with us before you can get a chance. So I don't feel too threatened with that. Yeah, I want to get a look at the building though.
Guys, what time of day is it? What time did you guys decide to set out?
That's night right now.
Night?
Yeah, Night Rider.
Okay, so we'll call it night. So So you guys you're just walking, looking for it, right? Make an investigation check. That's intelligence.
Oh yes. Boom. I got a 4.
Okay, that's enough. You're walking around. You catch a whiff of some what smells like death, and at first you think it might be just like a dead body because it smells like a dead body that's been rotten in the street. But you kind of like can track the direction the wind is coming, carrying it to you. You look down an alley, and at the about halfway down this alley, you see a sign that says Skid's Best Butchers on it, and that's definitely the source of this. It's very much a rank scent of bad meat.
I get the group's attention, like pointing to down the alleyway, like somebody, you know, I know some of the animal people over here can smell this, right?
Yeah, so Wendy, and Dar, you guys are both catching whiffs of this too. As soon as Ruther
this isn't just
points
normal
it out,
death, this is evil death.
yes, this is rancid meat. And
shit to
Dar,
see in here.
Mom, do you have any magical ability?
Yes. Well,
You can
I
make
have
tortillas.
spells.
Oh
No,
yeah, you're
I
a
have
ranger.
Yeah,
Their
I
spells
have.
are more of like the you're more of in touch with like nature. I don't know if this would apply to you, but Dar,
Yeah,
you have like some magic in
that's
your
right.
blood. Why don't you make a perception check for me real quick? Wisdom. You got a 3 total. You're getting that sense of death, but there's something else like behind it. Something that's got a little bit of like a magical twinge to it. You inhale deeply and hold it in, trying to like recapture that memory of where you've smelt this before, and it's the twinge of evil. Hey guys, you're muted, Lev.
Hey guys, I don't think that this is just nasty meat. We heard there were demons, and I'm pretty sure that's where that was not a false report. I think we should be careful going proceeding from here, and keep yourself armed against evil.
So let me just kind of explain what you guys are looking at before we get going here. So you're standing looking down like an alleyway. Along the right side of this alleyway is like a row of like shacks, like a freaking cheap road motel, just small cubicle of like like the shit I described before. Some of them turn into drug houses, and then a long wall. Right before that butcher's, there's a little alley that cuts off to the left. And then the rest of that alley goes out to the street at the end of it. It's nighttime now. It got dark while you guys were on your way here, or it's getting dark. Let's say it's about 8 o'clock. Sun's nearly down.
Okay.
Or all the way down. It's like just twinges of the sun coming over the planet of Kerberos right now.
Yeah, like I don't know if this is the first time you smelled this kind of death, though. It's gonna stick with you.
Yes, the smell sticks to your. It sticks
there's
in your
normal
nose.
Dar has
there's
definitely
death,
smelled
there's
death.
righteous death. There's death all around us in this alleyway. If you got a nose for it, but this is something else, guys.
It's something else. Yeah, she's definitely sensing something else.
Yeah. Yeah,
we are in an alleyway.
You guys are about 50 yards down from the alley that juts off to the left. It looks like the front door is just beyond that little alleyway that goes down the side there. Does that make sense? Look at this map. So you guys are at the top looking down this way. Alleyway juts off to the left, and then front door right here. Does that make sense? You are here, but like 50 yards back.
The front door of the butcher's it's not down the alleyway. Then it
is. So you guys are looking from north to south. There's the front door.
Okay.
So they have like a sideways sign.
That's
what we saw.
Yeah, the sign juts out into the alleyway, and that's how you can see it.
Yeah, just again, like if you guys haven't realized by now, because of this, like we're probably gonna be killing some shit.
You knew that as soon as you walked into the skids that was a possibility.
Well, yeah, there's a good chance of it anyway. Like,
but you guys are still like
bar story that next time I hit a tavern. So yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to maybe a Grizzled having to shoot something But
Yeah,
It is a sight to
we
behold.
are
Yes.
definitely going to be having to kill some
well,
shit.
I think I'll sneak across to the other side of the alley so I can have a clear shot on the doorway.
Yeah, we might want
Where at, Pop? You guys you're staring at that doorway 50 yards away from it right now.
And
Yeah,
we're on which side of the alley are we on?
On this map right here, you're at the north.
North. Okay.
Yeah. And
on
then
that
here's
side.
the door, and then it goes out about another 20 yards towards the street.
Right.
Can I say something here?
Sure,
Like
Mike.
to Loft, like you know, we might be having to put off the net runner a little bit, and you think you can get that drone in there, see what we're gonna have to kill?
Right. You know,
Yeah.
and then is there any way I can get up to the rooftop?
Yeah.
Pop, the rooftops are only a single story here. The butchers though
Even a
is
single story is better than ground level.
and you can run right across these rooftops. I need you to make a athletics check to climb. That's strength.
Okay.
But
Strength?
you can burn a fate point on your military training to help you out.
Oh, I got a 4.
Perfect. Yeah, you find a broken window, you put your foot in the windowsill and climb right up to the top. The roofs are a little raggedy, Pop, so the aspect rickety roof is in play for you right now.
Rickety roof.
Yep.
Rickety
Rickety roof.
Rickety roof.
Dark alley is in place for everybody. This entire place has dark alley aspect on it too, just so you guys know. And aspects like I'll tell you the real major important ones, but if it seems like there should be an aspect you can use there, just ask, and if I agree, I'll say
Well,
yes, that aspect's in play.
since it's dark, I have dark vision up to 60 feet, which is
So you
we
can
all
burn
got
a
60
you
feet
could
of
burn a
dark
fate point to
vision.
help you with perception checks right now, Pop.
right. Okay, so
Yeah.
perception.
Dark vision. Yeah.
Sure, so I'm already on the roof, right?
You know,
Yes, and you have a better view of the second story above this butcher shop, and it's like a smaller butcher shop. It's not huge, but it looks like the second story of that butcher shop is apartments that kind of hang out over the butchers a bit, and that wrap around. And it looks like there's an opening in the middle of that. Does that make sense? The buildings go around
Sounds
the
like
perimeter.
one of my Fallout 4 settlements.
Yeah, there you go. Probably very similar.
can I say something to Loft again right now?
Go ahead.
Loft, dude, I totally like it. I'll give you my cut on this job if you can get a good camera angle.
Yeah, get some intel.
Have your drone like catch some badass like snipery shit too. Just
point
saying.
them out.
Yeah.
You can use that. You guys can we can help you with that. Yeah.
We need the we need the screen recording. We need the let's
Yeah.
play footage.
So Logan, if you're going to send your drone up to do that, what you're doing is creating an advantage, and you will use perception for that.
And he's gonna check out the second level of the.
Yeah, let me do that.
If that's what he wants to do, Logan, you had a 1, 2, and
I'm
2,
offering
1
my gold for it.
What?
To get a good shot of the shot.
Logan, you had 1 stat that's a 2 and 2 stats that are a 1 to assign to your drone. What did you assign them? Just so I know.
2 strength, 1 con, 1. I'll do.
Dangle.
To what, Logan? Dex?
Yeah, I'll do 1.
You did not want to do.
Okay, so you're going to be doing perception at 0. Roll a perception to create an advantage.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you're going to need to burn a fate point. Otherwise, it's too dark to really get a good view for it right now. You can't really set up like a Overwatch with it because it's just too dark. But you could spend a fate point to activate maybe its night vision sensors.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's going to take you to a 3. So you've created with 1 free invoke a drone Overwatch aspect or advantage. So anybody can use that free invoke or spend a fate point on this. Or you can create another advantage to add more invokes to it. But you have your drone in Overwatch right now. But that's like concentration. That means that aspect will disappear as soon as you make that drone do something else. It's in Overwatch mode right now.
Okay.
Is there anybody in any of those apartment windows with a sniper rifle or a
There
gun?
are some lights on in there, but it looks like candle lights. It doesn't really look like there's any electricity going to the place or anybody living there, but something's in there or somebody's burning candles in one of those rooms.
It's one of those fucking necromancer cults, I bet.
Those are pretty common.
Skeezy motherfuckers.
Cultists, yes.
Yeah. I don't mean to be cultist. Yeah, I'm not trying to be cultist, man, but I'm just look.
Well, if there's nothing outstanding right now, perhaps we should creep up a little farther.
Yep. What you guys are seeing is it looks like the butcher's is closed at this time. All the lights are off downstairs, and likely that door is locked.
Well, I mean,
You guys
I
are
can't do anything about the locked door. I'm up on the roof.
Oh, you know what? Logan, your drone did notice something. Let me.
Oh,
I forgot about this.
notice.
It's a kaiju.
Down.
In the meantime, everyone should take a look at this pumpkin. If you can see her, it's kind of dark.
Hi, pumpkin.
Okay.
She's purring, by the way.
Down
Right now.
the
Yeah, even
alleyway
if-
south from where you guys
little
are at, Logan.
pumpkin.
There's your drone catches a little bit of movement hiding behind a trash can. It zooms in to notice a man in fairly well dressed, crouching behind a trash can, waiting for something.
Oh.
I let Gizzard, what is his name?
Grizzled.
Grizzle.
The Rizzo, the Jizzle.
Yeah, Charlie
Old Dirty
Tuna.
Bizzo.
There's Grizzle.
Oh, I let Grizzle know about the man.
Yeah. I'd say we take him out.
Yeah, I mean, somebody get a lock on him for sure.
I have a clear shot on him.
Pop, by the way, you have
find out what he's waiting for, though.
You have a
Don't
high
know
ground
what we're getting
aspect
into.
with one free aspect on it too,
Right.
by the way.
So if we take him out, what would I be using?
Whoa. Instead of taking him out, Dar would like to go check this out.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Be
Well,
my guest,
be
Dar.
ready to take
You
him
know what?
out.
I'll back Dar up. She's gonna check
I'll
it
let
out.
you know.
Dar, are you walking?
Make sure
Are
that
you
drone's
walking
ready
up?
to record that shit if it does come to it, but
Yep.
I have my sniper
let's see if we
rifle
can get any
on
intel,
that.
'cause
I
we're
have my sniper
desperately needing
rifle
that.
on that person behind the trash bag, and Dar is gonna go check it out.
Dar tells Drogon to stay with Wendy.
Yes.
And she walks up to the gentleman crouched behind the trash can and kind of like peers over the top and taps him on the shoulder. Excuse
Before
me.
you get there, as you're passing that alleyway, because you have to walk past that to get to where the guy's
Okay.
located, you hear a rustling from sounds like a rustling of trash cans and bags and coming from down that alleyway, though you can't really see down it. Are you going to keep walking or do you want to take a look?
No, not dude. Rustling's never good.
Better
Nothing good ever rustles.
check it out.
I should probably go check. I stop and I look back to Grizzled and I give him a finger like look at me. I hear that and I go down the alleyway to investigate.
So Grizz, you can kind of keep your eyes poking down that alleyway, waiting for something to pop out. If something pops out, I'll give you a shot at it if you want. You have like
All right,
you're holding your turn.
I'm lock and loaded right now.
And you're gonna keep walking.
Dar's back. If she
Dar, keep walking.
You walk up to this guy. It's a guy in dressed much nicer. He doesn't look like a local.
Okay.
Obviously, he's wearing like clothes that might even be a little more uptown than where you guys were before you came here. And as soon as you peer over, he looks up at you and goes, "Shh."
Okay.
And then he kind of looks at you again and goes, "Ooh, you're a marvelous specimen, but shh."
Okay.
Should I shoot him, Dar?
No.
No, come on! I want to shoot something.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
Dar
I'm not
asked-
usually one to king shame, man, but this would be
In a
gold.
whisper.
gold to have a video.
In a whisper, Dar asked him why. What's going on?
He goes, "Shh. An interested party is paying me good money to catch one of the dretches."
What's a dretch?
Make a lore check. What skill is lore? That might be intelligence. Yeah,
Uh,
it's intelligence.
a
Or just
-2.
for her.
You have no freaking idea what a dretch is. Yeah, you've never
I'm
heard of that.
dragonborn. I don't know.
But
He could
quick
tell
question real
that you're.
quick. Sorry, like, is the drone picking up audio? Like, is the whole party privy to this interaction, or is it just
Right.
Dar?
Can we
Oh,
whisper down the alley and tell her?
No,
Well, if I
she's
haven't
about
said it
50
already,
yards
I'm
down
checking
from
out
you
the drone
guys.
footage, if possible. Or is
Not
that in your?
possible. Yeah,
Ah.
only Gregory can see it through his
Well,
visor.
I'm pestering Gregory about for the play-by-play.
Or how about this, Greg? You could tap a button and put it on speakerphone. Greg, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I had my mic muted.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, he
I,
puts it on speakerphone for you guys, so you guys
Okay,
you
thanks,
guys
man.
can hear all of this.
Yeah,
You guys can
I wanna know
laugh
what's
at
going
me.
on.
Great.
He
Because
goes,
there's weird shit about to happen. It seems from what
I-
I've been hearing. Then.
I represent a very wealthy collector of exotic specimens. Me and you should talk, but right now I'm trying to catch this dretch. I've planted a paralyzing gem in the trash. It's just a matter of time before one of them eats it.
Okay, good luck with that. She turns
Wait.
around and walks away.
Okay, so
Shh, don't scare them.
did we do the lore check on the dretch?
Yeah, she failed it.
And
She
then
still doesn't
if
know
I
what a
overheard
dretch
it,
is.
can I like say
Dar
something?
walks
They're probably gonna
back.
help her, huh?
Hold on. Dar walks back to the group and tells you guys what just happened.
They were listening through
Well,
the
can
drone.
I make
Yeah.
that lore check now to see if I know what a dretch is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you an advance. I'm gonna give you 1 free +2 because you've probably heard of them just from being in the city.
Well, that's cool because I rolled -2, but my intelligence is high, so well 3, so that would put it 2 total. 2 total.
2 total. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, you've heard of a dretch, though you've never seen one. A dretch is the name of the smaller demons that like when there's a first little demon outbreak, it starts small and then it progresses to bigger and bigger, nastier shit. Dretches
that's
are
right.
typically one of
That's
the
like
first things.
Dretch like Durst, like the low level shit.
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
got it.
so
I got
what
it.
you've never seen one, but what you've heard is that they're these little demons, like 3-4 foot, about the size of a chimpanzee, and built like one, like squat, long arms, nasty skin, huge, disgusting mouths with nasty teeth, just dripping saliva and like pustules that just pop off of them, oozing pus, and they're known to stink quite a bit.
Sexy.
Yeah, we're still talking some
Sounds like an
netherworld
ugly
level
big
fucking
boy.
shit, but yeah, this is like the Durst of the netherworld.
Yes, these are the Dursts of the demon world. These are
That's
demons.
why they call them dretches.
They come from the abyss, so this would be a demonic invasion, not a devil incursion.
Right. Yeah.
Nice one, baby.
I'm glad you.
I like my
Differentiated.
realm lore,
That
man.
doesn't
I like
mean
my realm
anything to you,
lore.
Pop, but to the D&D heads out there, it does. There's a difference. Devils and demons war.
I like my realms lore personally, but
I just like war. So you're just walking away from him, babe? Or Dar? Yeah. Okay.
We weren't set to find dretches, were we?
Dar's very confused by the lack of information and needs to go back to the group because Dar doesn't know what he said.
Now we can discuss it.
well, yeah, I'm rambling
Yeah.
on about realms and demons and devils and drenches and shit.
You're telling everybody about this, right? Yeah. You've heard about this. As you're walking,
honestly, my opinion, I say we just let it play out. Do what this dude, see what the hell happens to him.
well, as you're walking back across that alley, babe, you hear a boom and a thud on the ground, and then like some chittering, excited sounds.
Okay, I turn
Uh-oh.
around and look.
Look down the alley, make it a perception check. That's wisdom.
I got a 2.
Right.
You can see that there's a laying on the ground, laid over like it was frozen as like a statue, a disgusting little chimpanzee-sized creature, similar to what I just described, with a hand in its mouth, laying perfectly still on its side. 2 other ones are chittering and running around it in a panic.
Ain't nothing
well,
good
I'm
that
gonna
chitters either.
attack those things.
They look quite a bit like this.
Oh shit.
but they're like chimpanzee size.
They're ape.
Um,
They're ape-like or gorilla chupacabras.
Yes,
That's a
that's a good
Bigfoot.
Let me
description.
pop one and cut the odds down.
You can't see them from
Yeah,
your angle, Pop. You got to move in on your turn. Are we going to go? If you guys want to make some aggressive actions, we got to go into like initiative.
Am I seeing this? Because like I'm thinking this is something I might want to
Well,
take my blaster.
where am I on the map?
You guys are still 50 yards back. Dar's the only one who moved in.
Okay, shit.
So I have no view down the alleyway.
I
You
have
can-
a bow.
You're looking down the alley. This juts off to the side. It's blocked by the wall to your left.
I mean,
And-
if I'm just
the
like, if
angle
I'm
you're
aware
at,
of the
you're not
situation at
high
all, like I'm sorry. Sorry, this is lag.
Go ahead. You're good.
If I'm just saying, if I'm aware of the situation at all, I'm moving in and pulling my blaster out. That's my move.
Right. And
Okay.
this is as my question.
You are.
If I'm backing Dar up, why wouldn't I follow her down the rooftops?
Well, because you didn't tell me you did.
I mean, that's a given.
Now, damn it.
Okay, so you follow down. You want to move in. Dar, what are you
Okay,
going to
yeah,
do? It's going to take Grizzled a second to get there.
I'll move over on the rooftop
Dar-
to get an angle.
Dar is military genius and knows that her backup is coming, and she has zero regret. She pulls out her naginata and attacks.
All right.
You're gonna charge down that hallway and attack. All right, so Ruther,
Yes.
you see Grizzled start moving down the rooftops. You see Dar take an aggressive stance, and you're gonna pull out your weapon and charge. You said
Well, yeah, if I see some chupacabra gorillas, man, like I'm feeling
You're not-
like
oh, yeah,
I
you're
need to
seeing 'em.
handle I need to handle this too.
Yeah,
Wendy, what are you doing?
don't forget we have the
I have
drone.
a bow.
Okay,
could
but you've
shoot.
got to move in. You don't have an angle. They're down the alleyway. You're gonna have to
Okay.
get to the mouth of the alleyway.
So, yeah,
Well,
you,
I'm right behind him then. I'm rushing in.
Okay,
Right.
From
Logan,
my
what are you doing?
experience, like there's no point in interrogating like anything that looks like a chupacabra demon.
No.
No.
You know,
You even
We're
Anybody
have
here go speak chupacabra?
this is what we're here to kill.
Yeah.
Logan, what are you doing?
Can you even hack a demon dead? Is my question.
No, you can't hack a demon. You
Yeah,
can hack
it's not
anybody who
not
has a
Sasquatch,
cyber deck.
Logan, come on.
You can hack them with a machete.
You can hack cyberware, you can hack technology, and if there's an access point, you can hack magic stuff too. Like a
And the
lot of
Bigfoot.
locked doors will have an access point for you to hack.
And demons don't have an access point.
They do not.
Isn't this what we were sent down here to handle anyway?
Yeah, well, yes. If this is all of it, yeah. This is you've seen some dretches now. So
Right.
as Grizzled is running down the rooftops, Ruther's using his little dwarf legs and chugging down. What's your weapon, Ruther? A shotty?
I got my blaster, yo. I'm Han Solo.
Oh yeah, he pulls his blaster and goes charging down. Wendy is
What kind of
flying
blaster?
by.
It's my blaster, yo.
Um,
I've made a few modifications, but it's it's a good packs a good wallop, is what I'm saying.
and you can spend some
Yes.
stunt points to increase that too. Wendy,
Yeah.
you're charging down. Gregory,
I'm
what are you
charging.
doing?
Can't my drone attack?
If you want
Zap.
to take it off of Overwatch,
Yeah, I want to take it off Overwatch and zap.
Well,
the
shouldn't
demon.
it shoot at these things if it's on Overwatch? Come on.
no, it's on
Oh, yeah, it's
Overwatch mode. Yeah,
Overwatch and the other. Okay.
yeah. It's basically it's like
I withdraw.
active perception for you guys.
Yeah, you're
Um,
not
withdraw
thinking
my
of
statement.
XCOM Overwatch.
No, it's similar. It's not exactly like that. It's
XCOM Overwatch, they attacks as soon as something comes.
Oh, you're
into
right.
view.
No, that's
Yeah,
like a
that's
that's
what
a
I was
ready
thinking
to
of too,
action.
dude. That's exactly what I was thinking of too. My bad.
Okay, not exactly XCOM Overwatch. It's in like closed caption mode, or what do you call it? Closed circuit television mode.
Yeah, like when you die in Friday the 13th and you just watch the rest of the game.
Yes, exactly.
I take
All right.
my drone out of Overwatch and I send it to zap a demon.
Well, you guys
On
are all
Overwatch.
getting ready to do all this stuff. Just as Dar sees this guy in a nice suit run right by him, just all excited after he hears the commotion, runs into that alleyway. The two dretches that were there around the one that looks frozen, he pulls out a wand and zaps it down the hallway, just filling the entire place with like a bright light, like no damage, but like an explosion happened, a flash of light, like a flashbang. This sends the two dretches scurrying down the alleyway, and in the corner, in the back of the alley, there's like a loose stone that they push out and run into like the back of that butcher's. You can see him starting to pick up the frozen one.
Wow.
Am I in position?
You've reached position. Everybody else is coming down the alleyway too. But right now, all you guys are seeing is this guy, well dressed. You've already described him to you. And he's trying to pick up this frozen dretch, and he's looking up at you like, "Well, what? Aren't you going to help?"
Do we get
Yeah,
paid?
I'm gonna shoot his ass. That's what's gonna help.
You know,
Ops
but
is evil.
But I tell you see fucking the weirdest shit out here in the skids, man. But like, then you see some shit even weirder, and you don't even like.
There's no
bottom.
We don't want him running off with those dretches. We're there to take care of the dretches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if he takes a dretch off, then you did not officially nip all of the demon invasion in the bud, then did you?
Well, I mean, where I assume we're just barely starting.
Can I speak to this guy now? Like, I'll go lend him a hand, but like, hey, yo, men's warehouse, like, you're working for the Templars, right? Don't work with those guys.
You're muted, honey. Yeah, you are. I can't hear you.
I'm not muted though.
Okay. Can you guys hear Stina?
No,
I
couldn't.
didn't.
Yeah.
didn't hear you, sweetheart.
So can you hear me now?
No.
No, not
What
yet.
are you saying? I'll just say it to you. I'll say it to them.
If he lets them get away,
If
we
you
don't get our money.
if you let them get away, you don't get your money. I mean, if
think
somebody
as long as
finds
the
out
Templars
about it.
don't nuke the city, don't nuke the slum, I think we get our money, all right?
Yep. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what he's going to do with it. If he's not taking it far, there's still a demon invasion here. If he's
That's why
dragging
I'm
it,
asking, you know, like XCOM scientist guy, like, you know,
this is the kind of stuff.
X-Files, like, so what's up? What are you doing here?
Well, the people that
You want me to drag a body with you? Tell me what's up.
Hold on, Mike. Stina's saying something. What's that?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
the people that are paying us know that they took them though?
Who knows, babe? She's asking, will the people who are paying the job know if he took one or not? And I mean, there's just no way to know that.
Yeah.
It depends on what happened.
Well, here's
It's a risk, but like,
this is what I see. I mean, we were paid to go down there and handle the dredges.
Yeah.
We weren't paid to go down there and help some, like,
yeah,
Fancy
some
boy.
well-dressed, fancy pants boy capture dredges. For what reason? I don't know. It could be something sinister, or we want to go down that road.
He told Stina, he told Dar that there's a wealthy pet collector who wants one.
Well, then he should hire us to get one for him.
Well, yeah, I'm a pet collector too. Look at my fucking group here.
Right.
Like, I'm with Grizzled. Like, let's deal with the shit that's still evil and could kill us out there.
Right.
Well, you guys need to be telling this to him, not to me.
Well, the way I want to tell it to him is shoot that frozen dretch right between the eyes and just put him out of our misery.
Pop, you're taking a surprise
fuck
shot.
this
Go
guy,
ahead.
Right?
You've got the Overwatch bonus is no longer in effect, but you have one free invoke for high ground.
Okay. So what am I rolling? What am I rolling for?
It's going to be. Let me look at your character real quick, but it's going to be dexterity and
Dexterity. Okay.
I don't know if we
+2.
gave you like a fighting style or not. Let me figure.
I
out.
have a 3.
Okay, let's see.
And I have a 3 plus I get an extra roll if needed, and every shot it hits is critical.
Oh, it's an assassination. You're right. So you have advantage. Let me hold on. Let's see. How did I do that again? Let me
Plus, on special occasions, I get a +6, and I think
What?
this is a special.
What?
What? How'd you get that?
First blood.
Oh, so Pop,
my roll was a 3.
Pop,
First
you
kill
have
is always freaking awesome.
so Pop, it's a sneak attack. So you're gonna do 1 additional point of damage over what
Right.
you already rolled. Plus, it's an assassination attack, so you get an extra +1. So right now, whatever damage you do, will be at +2 damage. So
Right.
you have a free invoke if you need it. And actually, he can't move, so his defense is going to be 0. What did you roll?
A 3.
So right now you're doing 5 points of damage to the dretch, and you can hold on to your high ground invoke if you want, because that's enough to blow this thing's head clean off.
All right, I'll hold on to my high ground. Right, because our job is to get the dretches. That's what we were set down there for. We weren't set down there to help some fancy pants capture dretches for who knows what. It could be an evil reason why.
Yeah.
Let's do our job. We're here to make money. We're here to build character. We're here to get the job done.
Reputation.
Right. So Riddle's right. We gotta, let's go kill what we gotta kill. We're not here to. We're overthinking this.
So there's 2 other dretches that need to be handled.
Yeah, can I take my shot now? Because I want to kill one of these things.
No, they snuck off when he
that's right.
Expelliarmus to them.
Okay.
So this guy is like picking one up, because still screaming to give him a hand. And as soon as he picks it up, you see a red dot right on this thing's head before a long bolt of energy just explodes it like a grape. And he's just sitting there looking dumbstruck with just dretch goo splattered all over him, just looking up to where Grizzled fired, his mouth wide open, going, "Do you know how much money you just cost me?"
I laugh hysterically and yell out to Loft. I hope you got that on fucking tape, man.
Yeah, did I get that on tape?
Of course, yes.
If you say you did, you get my cut of the fucking
right
thing.
Now.
That was sick, man. That was cool.
This is what Grizzled does. This is what he's known for. He shoots.
This is what
he shoots.
Came to see, man.
There's nobody with a head left to ask questions later. So yeah, no, that was pretty rad. This guy is pissed and he's storming up towards where Grizzled is positioned.
I draw my gun on him right now. Like, give me a reason, man. Give me a reason. Tell me what you're about, though, and you might get out of this alive.
Yeah,
because you're interesting. You don't belong here. What's your story?
He goes, "Hold on there, friends. There's no reason to get violent here." He introduces himself. Hold on, let me figure out his damn name again.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, we'll just call him the Collector.
You call him Willy Wonka.
Oh, he introduces himself as Esmond Gray, and he represents a group of people who acquire things that are difficult to acquire for the right price. And he has taken a deal with a wealthy collector, and you guys just ruined easy 1,500 gold that he would have made for collecting this damn thing.
We all get a bad day, dude. Like, what are you, human or something? What are
human? He's human.
I say, and
yeah. He goes, "Well, I'll have you know, this will not be the last you hear of me. Now, how will I explain
I shoot.
You're
gonna shoot him,
Michael? Drop his
ass. Fuck this guy.
You're just gonna blast him? He's not violent.
Mom, roll for me. I'm getting a soda, so roll for me. Mom, I trust you.
I'll roll. I'll roll.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. What the hell? He's
fuck this guy. Who's this fucking suit? He gonna tell me a story, man. Fuck him.
One of them fell.
Hold on.
Hey, no, Pumpkin got that. Oh, that one's a 0 anyway.
Okay.
So, Michael, you didn't want my roll.
I gotta look.
Well, then I retract it. What'd you get though?
On the first session in the mission, and I'm looking up corruption rules.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going for it, man. Fuck this guy. You don't want to talk? Fuck him. But if I'm at -3, then I
ask him a question yet.
I asked him, "What are you about, man? Like, you're human, you're boring, you ain't fucking got my attention, and you're talking shit. You're talking shit like it's the last time. Fuck this guy." I got a -1 total though. So this might not even. Yeah. Papa Mom's -3 and dexterity +2.
What?
Don't I have a second shot I can take?
I might be able to burn a fate point too. But I'm a stubborn dwarf motherfucker, and I don't want this. I don't like this guy threatening me. So burning a fate point on that aspect. Dwarf trucker, mother effer.
Make sure you go through his pockets after you drop him.
Yeah, we're definitely looting.
But he's standing there with his hands up, Mike. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you like a free invoke you can burn on that because he's not moving at all. Actually, no, I'm gonna make his defense 0 for you. You just got to beat 0.
Well, if I burn my fate point on being a stubborn ass dwarf, then that puts me at +1.
Okay, so yeah, you fire the first shot
burst
misses.
shot, but not buckshot. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to kill. I'm gonna maim him or something.
Right. Just
Okay.
put the fear of our group down.
So maybe could I do this as taking an advantage roll then, or how do you want to play that?
Well, we're just going to take it as a straight attack roll that has
Okay.
a success rate of 1. So
Okay.
the shot hits him in the shoulder, and just blasts like a hole through, but nothing serious, just meat. And he drops to the ground and starts like basically crying, going, "Why?
Yeah, you're
Why did
having
you
you're
shoot
having
me?"
a worse day now, motherfucker, aren't you?
Wow.
So
Mike-
so you gonna keep threatening me or what?
Mike, you're feeling the grip of evil. The dark side is starting to take over a little bit, and you're feeling the urge to kill him here. But you don't have to. It's not a compulsion. But you're
I'm gonna
having
give him a
eviler
chance. He's
thoughts
gotta
than
talk.
normal.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
go
no,
ahead.
I could do it. I could do it. Believe me,
Can
I
we
could do it.
communicate with
But-
Mike?
Yeah,
but,
you guys are all right there together.
There you go.
But essentially, like, can I make an intimidation check to see what I'm gonna get out of him out of this? Do I get
Yeah,
information?
we're out of combat unless somebody wants to take an action.
Okay.
Does anybody want to take an action?
I want to like to tell Ruther to chill for a second. See what he
Yeah,
does.
Yeah.
talking is
Okay.
all different.
Okay.
This kind of goes against Dar's, constitution.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
is this?
Not everybody's evil. Mike, this would be
We-
cold-blooded. This would be murder if you kill this guy.
I'm true neutral. I'm in
Yeah,
it for
yeah,
me.
that doesn't murders.
But okay, if y'all got that much, okay, fine. I'm not gonna kill the guy. Jeez, but don't be starting shit with us.
he is down on the ground.
I'm not
holding
having a good day, man. And do I have like a med pack I can get? I'll give him a med pack if that's in my inventory.
You can make a
Rub
medicine check
some
to
dirt
patch him
on
up,
it.
but
Tell him to rub some dirt on it. Rub some dirt on it. for
Okay,
him.
what medicine check would I? What would that be?
I believe pretty sure that's wisdom.
Okay, I have very little of that, obviously. I got a 0. So yeah, so I pretty much I get a little bit of mud I find on the ground. Like, come on, man.
You
Let's
scrape
go.
up some sludge off of the ground. You stuff a cotton bowl in the hole and pack the mud over the top of it. Pat him on the back and say, "You're gonna be all right, buddy."
Yeah, just cauterize the fucking thing and you'll be all right.
Just tell him, we just crossed paths at the wrong time.
Yeah, you caught me on a bad day and you're lucky as hell that, I got some good people in this party.
Are you guys gonna interrogate him? Because we're gonna go a few more minutes, but then we're gonna wrap up after that. You guys will actually get inside the doors of the entire mission, which could be finished tonight if you wanted to.
Woohoo!
Next session.
I'm having fun. No, I want to interrogate him. Like, what is all this terror doing? What
Hold
is he
on, I
giving
think
me
Dar
for this, man?
was asking a question.
Oh shit, I
first.
didn't hear. I'm sorry.
No, look, go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
What were you?
Well,
gonna
I'm just
say?
saying, like, yeah. Cena, you do first. You go first.
All
What were you
right,
gonna say?
No, I was going to say that I was going to ask if we could ask questions as Ruther is rubbing dirt into him.
Yeah.
Is all I'm asking.
I
I'm no
assume
objections
Wendy and Dar are there now, right?
Yes. No. Everybody was there, Pop. Yes.
So let's let the level-headed ones have to.
Yeah, Drogon is currently
That's
like
probably
poking
smart.
him with his wooden
Yeah.
stick. No.
Yeah. He's got it's a sword. It's a wooden
this
sword.
It's
Yeah.
all right. I changed my mind on him too.
Drogon, stop it.
Yeah, no,
This kid's
he
funny
saw,
too,
he saw
man.
grizzled.
I think
or,
Ruther got the effect he wanted from this guy.
Yeah, you
I don't
just
think he's gonna
let-
fuck
just-
with us anymore.
Right,
told
so let
Drogon.
Wendy and Dar interrogate him.
I think Drogon really likes Ruther, and so he's following what Ruther's doing. He's trying to poke him right now.
No, he was batting him with the wooden sword.
I still don't like Drogon, because he reminds me a little bit too much of me, which I'll never admit to. But I'm starting to take a shine to the kid now.
Yeah.
He's definitely spicy.
Yeah, I
He's
like
kind
got
of
a
excited.
little spice to him.
He's like our kitten Lucha, but in baby dragonborn form. He likes to fight. In their culture, he's almost ready to start like squiring for a warrior. So that's how Dar is taking him. That's why he's
Look,
on
man,
this
like the way I see it, man, like may you live in interesting times. That's a blessing, not a curse.
Yep.
So this is
so
some
you
wild
guys have
shit, man.
some
Can I
questions
say-
you want to
can I
ask him? Yep. Go ahead, Pop.
All I can say, all I also want to add is that as Wendy and Dar are interrogating this dude, we should have somebody like maybe Gregory was his eye in the sky drone is checking for any other hostile persons coming up to our group.
He can
So
make
just-
another perception check with his.
I
Yeah.
suggest that you take that action too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop, you can also use your scope and try to peer through some windows and see if you see anything too.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be cool too.
what would roll with that be?
That would be wisdom for perception.
Okay.
That's why that's your highest stat.
Yes, I am wise. But it's with the thing. Wait a minute, here we go. Oh, I got 5.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so you're peering through the windows. Every window that you could see, just the front and the side that runs down the
Right.
alley. But you can see that. Hold on, let me double check something real quick.
I'm peeing through the window.
You're seeing.
Oh.
Tiptoe through the
Through
window.
the
God damn it. Yeah. Okay. So Pop,
Why don't you take that? I'll just.
the two windows on the corner. So the front of the building,
Right,
and then the wall that runs down the alley.
right,
It looks like there's a window on the alley side, a window on the front side, and that's where the candles are burning.
right.
So you think you see like a silhouette walk in front of the candles. It goes dark for a second and then back to light as they walk by.
I get my sniper rifle locked and loaded and ready to unleash on somebody who's trying to be a threat.
Okay.
If as their questions are being asked by Wendy and Dar.
So let's go ahead and make that perception check you made to create an advantage move. So
that's wisdom again?
add a no, that we'll just take the roll you already made.
Okay.
We're gonna add another invoke to your high ground. So now you have 2 free invokes on your high ground,
Right.
as well as the information you gleaned from that. So who wants to do something next here? Let's go in order.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, I think I did enough damage in this one situation that they're here. So I'm gonna move in.
You can move in to where?
Carefully.
Move into where?
I want to see. I'm gonna move to the door, try to see inside the shop. What's in there?
Okay, so it's a large wooden door. There was like a window in it, but it's covered. All the curtains are closed around the butcher shop. It's got like pull curtains, so you can't really see inside. You can check to see if the door is locked or not, but you do see an access crystal sitting next to it. It has at least has the capability to be magically locked.
Magically locked, and refresh my memory because I'm still a little buzzed. Like what's magically locked mean?
That means that it's literally that. So you'd have to.
I would have to have. Yeah. So magical lockpick is required.
So a knock spell, or if you had somebody that could hack the network, you might be able to get through. But you don't even know if the door is locked yet or not.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Can I finish my action by jiggling the handle?
Yes, the door is locked.
Okay. Cool. Well, I think that's a turn.
Yeah.
Anyone else got something? Hacker man.
Sure.
Babe, do you want to do something before he does the hacker attempt?
Dar would like to ask the collector, what exactly are these things? Like, what are we up against?
What are these
Good
things?
idea.
You've never seen a dretch? How long have you been on Neon City? These things are
Today.
popping up. Oh, well, that makes sense. So, do you have employment? Would you like to maybe come live in a beautiful cage and be fed the finest foods and be viewed upon by the richest and most nobles of nobles?
As I overhear
gonna
this,
have to
I
pass on
say,
that.
does he still wish I didn't kill this guy or what?
It's okay. Dar does not judge, but Dar
Just
says
saying,
she
just
will
asking,
pass.
just
Thank
asking.
you.
Well, how much for the
Yeah.
little one? Certainly, I can get a discount.
God, let
Sir,
me kill him.
I will
Just let
stab
me
you
kill
for
him,
that one.
please.
No offense, no offense. I'm just a businessman. Just
Yeah,
a businessman.
about to be a dead one. Could be out of business soon, buddy.
I should have known. Don't piss off the Dragonborn.
So
Or
can you?
cross a
How
cranky
many
dwarf.
of these things are there here?
No idea. I just got here myself a little bit before you did. My plan was to paralyze them and drag them away.
Well, you must have heard. You don't pretend like you don't know a number. How many of these are we looking at?
No idea. Anytime there's an incursion, there must be an open portal somewhere that they're coming through. So until that portal is closed, it could be just these three. It could be 30.
3 to 30.
If you don't tell me where the portal is, I'm gonna bite your head off right now.
How would I know? I got here just before you. I was cowering behind
Oh,
the
come
trash
on, wound
can.
him, Cena, wound him.
You're
Sorry,
telling me you
character.
came here with zero information?
I
Yeah,
suspected that there was dretches. Did you not smell the stank in the alleyway? I simply left the paralyzing gem in the trash, knowing one would eat it. It did, and I was going to drag it away before you ruffians shot me.
Oh, Mr. Two Names over here thinks he's
All
still
right,
got
I suggest
think he's
you
still
move
better than
along.
us, huh?
Anybody else want to ask him any questions? Because if he's starting to get on my nerves.
This is
Yeah, I
why
wanna
I
kill
don't
him still.
typically speak with the poor.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Fuck this guy. Start talking
An
about
insult
Oh.
is not an excuse for murder, Mike.
I'm nobility, and how dare you call me poor? Go ahead.
Oh, noble! I can make you a grand offer on the little one then.
Oh, come on, I'm rolling already.
Ruther.
I'm just rolling.
Ruther.
Time to
Wendy,
roll. Time to roll. I
hold
got
on.
2.
Mom gets a turn before we go back
Okay.
around.
Yeah, Mom can stop this if she has the advantage here.
You're muted, Mom.
Gosh.
Oh, you know what happened the last time when you guys couldn't hear me? My headphones got pulled out a little bit. Make sure your headphones pushed in.
Yeah, that shit's been happening to me a little bit too. So
Oh,
There
we
you
go.
are.
can you hear me now?
Yay.
Wendy
success.
unsheaths her claws and hisses at him.
Make an intimidation check, Mom. That's charisma.
Okay.
Make it a good one, or this guy is so dead right now.
Okay.
But do your eyes get big when you do that? Because that's not very intimidating.
It's adorable.
What skill is
Like Puss in Boots,
intimidation?
man.
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. All right.
Mom, he's got a -1 right now on resisting
I
your.
got. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, this guy gets to continue to
I
live
got
as
a
an
minus
NPC, then.
one.
You need to change those.
You also
dice
got a
up.
-1.
Yeah, minus one.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you succeed with a cost. So you hiss at him, and he jumps back for a second and then stops, looks at you, and goes, "A tabaxi."
Oh God, can my 2 count? Can this guy die already?
If this guy's gonna hunt us, kill him.
Because I
Greg,
just
you've
rolled
got a
as Mama
turn.
started hissing, so
Yeah,
I can re-roll or I can work at 2.
Logan, are you doing anything? Did Logan take
Logan
a turn
gets a
this
turn
round?
too.
Mr. Grizzled wants to join in.
Yeah.
Oh,
is it
well,
No,
like
let
a-
Logan
is it like a
put his
access
2 cents
point?
in.
Yeah,
Is it
Logan gets a
one
turn. Sure.
Logan.
Logan's ignoring all the shenanigans going on in the alleyway. Logan, you scan that access point with your goggles. It's your VR goggles. It's active. You can project your soul into the astral and try to hack this lock.
That's
Hacking a
cool.
lot.
Hacker man.
Boom. So you project your soul into the astral plane. Logan, what does your avatar look like?
Anime girl.
It's so
Waifu
Sailor
material.
Moon. Pop, go ahead.
No, go down.
Is my 2 count or not, man?
You
Did I
gotta-
shoot him? Is it like or what?
It's coming
I'm
around.
really trying to try this guy. Okay.
All right.
We're going into the astral realm. We're hacking for the first time, guys. So
Okay.
what you guys see is Logan's
Take
body
us
just
into the
goes
astral
limp, and
realm.
he's just kind of like just laying there, like
Wait.
unconscious.
I'm taking a video of this on my comm.
Drogon goes and sniffs him.
Logan, what are you doing? What are you saying?
I'm still getting
I'm
a
gonna-
video of this.
Well, I have 2 questions. Well, I have a question. One, well, the only question: does my drone have a Jarvis? Does it have like a voice? Can it
Yeah, if
speak?
you wanted to, yeah.
I want it to speak it's got like an AI. So
Does it sound like RoboCop?
it does tell
Yeah.
Tio's character that I always consent to the killing of douchebags. So if he wants to shoot, if he wants to
Yeah.
shoot this man,
You're gonna
character
trip
agrees
on
to
Daisy when we
consent.
get back to the Tarkus, man. I tell you,
Oh,
That's what
you're
my
gonna
maybe
love
they
that
can
shit.
interact with each
You're
other
gonna
and
love that
learn.
shit.
That's what my
Yeah,
Jarvis
yeah.
said.
That's gonna be wild too.
So Logan,
Um,
from Greg, from your perspective, you kick down the VR goggles, you focus on the access point, and you feel your soul leave your body, connected by a long silver thread as it goes into the access point. It's like you're surrounded in empty space. The only thing you see in front of you is like a hologram is the closest thing I could describe it, of like a square room with what looks like an elevator door at the front of it.
I go to the elevator door.
Movement is free, but remember you only have as many like net actions as you do intelligence. So look at you want your action screen I gave you earlier up, because it works different when you're net running. So Logan, what you can tell, do you need to scan this to know what's going on? What does scan say? What's your scan action? Remind me. I'm learning this with you. Logan's character is built like a cyberpunk character, not like a D&D character. So he works a little bit different.
My scan? I don't know.
That's your scan. Well, just reads what scan action does if you have that pulled up.
Scanner?
Yeah.
Use a meet action to find out the metaspace location of systems in an area.
The what of systems? The location?
The location.
So you would have used scanner to find that access point. So you have two more actions. What you're seeing is that there this elevator is password protected. You see glowing rune symbols in concentric rings spinning around in each other. What you have to do is match them up in the correct order. You have to bypass this password. You have to hack it, Logan. That's an intelligence check. Unless you want to bust any programs
Sounds like
first.
Skyrim.
or do a mini game.
It's
Can
a
you
mini
do like a
game,
lock picking mini game?
I
yes,
rolled a
pretty much.
4
Like Fallout 4?
Yeah.
You rolled
That'd
a
be
4,
cool.
Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no problem. You easily line up these runes, and the elevator door opens, allowing you to enter in. There's only one button on the elevator right now. You can see the other ones are grayed out. It's just floor 2 that you can go to now. You're pressing the button, your Sailor Moon girl moves up to the second floor. You open that door opens to reveal what looks like a large holographic column with another runic password connection on it.
Ooh.
You have what 2 more actions. Go ahead, Logan.
I hacked that too, Dad. I hack it again.
Roll for it.
I do a hack. Okay, this time it's gonna be great.
Backdoor. You're backdooring it.
This time it's just a 3.
It is just enough. You struggle with it for a moment, but you're able to access it. That column then drops down from what looks like infinitely high, and sitting on the top of it is a black box with a big red button on the top of it.
What's the button say?
Open.
Do not push.
I push the button.
You push the
it.
button. All of this happens in the span of just like milliseconds for you guys. Logan's out for like 2 seconds. For him, it was 3 minutes worth of work. But he snaps to after a second, and that door and slides open for you. Let's stop right there. You guys are entering
I have.
Can I kill the guy first?
Okay, let's finish that out.
Wait. Let's consider this about the guy. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, these dretches are very important to him. Maybe we can get a side deal with him if he gives us the information on how to catch dretches.
Hey, Grizzle, if you're cool with him being your boss for a little bit, I don't know about that.
Here's just a suggestion for you guys.
He's so douchey. He's so douchey.
And this is a douchey world.
Dretches are worth $1,500 to him.
So I mean, we tell him. You tell us how you catch these things. give us the info. If we come across another one, we catch it, we bring it to you.
He
What's
tells
in-
you,
what's in it for us?
Let's put it to a vote because I respect what you're doing, Coach. I just personal experience with White Boy Jeff. You end up regretting this job. You might end up regretting this job. I'm just thinking.
but he tells you he goes.
But we can put it to a vote.
Well,
I really want to kill this guy.
responding to Grizzled. And he tells Grizzled, you might be onto something. I was paid to come back with a dretch, and obviously you guys have the abilities to take care of yourselves. Catching a dretch, you catch a dretch the same way as you catch anything else. Once it's crossed over to this world, it's material, just like everything else. Catch it as you would any beast. But they're worth 1,500 gold pieces to be each. If you guys could secure some for me, I'd gladly to a very wealthy employer whose anonymity is worth more to them than my life. So
your life's about to end then.
I know not who.
Loft, hack this fool. Hack his com. Get the info.
But I have a deal for you. I have an offer for you. If you can bring me some dretches that I can bring to my employer, I will give you 100 gold each.
You got that much on you? I'm killing him. I'm picking his pocket.
Gotta be a little bit sweeter than that.
I'm shooting him. I'm picking his pocket. You can have whatever gold he's got.
Ruther.
I appreciate your drive, man.
Let me just say this, Ruther, before we move on.
It's still murder.
This better be good, though. Make it good.
Let's make a deal with this sucker. All right? And down the road, we find out who his boss is. We make a deal with the boss. And then you can just do whatever you want to do with Mr. Fancy Pants after that. You made it, middleman.
Look, you made it good, Grizzly, because the only thing I was going to say was, as long as you let me double cross the motherfucker later.
That's right. I mean, later on.
All right, we're good. You're good.
Shoot his ass off.
This is why I like this guy. He's a smart guy.
He looks at Grizzle and he looks at Ruther. And he's looking back and forth at you, and he goes, I'm literally sitting here listening to you plot against me.
Yeah.
Is he tuned into our radio signals?
No, you guys are speaking right in front of him.
I don't care. Like he's got to learn what happens when you fuck with Mithridale.
Right, let's just make a deal with him.
I don't take to being disrespected none, okay?
I get that.
Get out my yard.
What about you, Dar? What do you have? What have you got to say? What do you say?
He wants
still want to roll with this group?
No.
He wants to procure me and Drogon, so I'm not really a big fan of this dude.
Okay.
I think we just take him prisoner.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to mind if I double cross.
By what right do you guys have? You guys are going to be an evil party. Okay. What are you guys doing? Because
what's Mr. Fancy?
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Look, I ain't gonna do wrong to nobody that don't deserve it.
That's a good point. And Dar's ran with evil before.
I mean, if you think of life of somebody that's essentially would be your trafficker, your slave trader, if he had his way with it, if you think that kind of thing deserves to be out there in the world.
Here's the deal. I don't have any, but again, I don't have any problem. You want to drop him now? That's fine. Go through his pockets.
I'm cool.
Listen to me out.
Bad karma.
Listen to me out.
It's bad karma.
Nobody's gonna know about it, right? Other
Nobody
than
you think he ain't gonna pick his pocket anyway, dead or alive? I'm taking his gold. I mean, his life costs that much to him, right? Right, Mr. Fancy Pants?
No, let's not.
I prefer
kill
not
him.
to die.
Let's.
I think we'll make a deal with him now. I know, Dar doesn't like him because he was disrespectful.
But Dar doesn't necessarily believe that he should die. She just doesn't like him.
But okay, so let's just. I think we should just make a deal with him. If we capture the dretch, get his information, let him know that hey, we got a dretch. Once we find out about who his real boss is, cut out the middleman. Ruther could just get out his get out his anger with him, or Dar could just say, next time you disrespect me, you're not going to be on the face of this planet anymore.
That's right.
Right?
Okay. He
I
goes,
like
so
that one.
I goes, a deal, exactly what I was proposing. 100 gold piece each for each dretch you bring to me.
Make it 150 each, or you die.
Oh, wow, do you know this is robbery?
Yeah, well, life is a lot better than robbery.
He looks up at you guys, looks at your weapons. I imagine you're still pointing them at him, Ruther.
Right.
Yes.
He goes, fine, 150 gold pieces each.
Yeah, either that and a commission fee. No, I'm only kidding. I'm a kidder.
He'll agree to 150 gold pieces for each.
Is that doable for everybody?
Yes.
Are you too, Greg? Were you in on this now?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Okay,
He goes,
so
he gives you a. Are you guys? He goes, are you going to free
Michael,
me?
are you muted? Are you muted, Mike?
Oh, is he trying to talk? I wasn't looking.
Thought I
Yeah,
was
we can't
muted.
hear
he's
you, dude.
muted.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. I've been trying to ask, like, how much gold is he giving me right now? Because otherwise I'm just gonna cap him. I don't care.
Nothing.
Okay, then I'm gonna kill him. I'm
Oh,
literally.
No,
He's gonna have to
I
buy.
want my
He's gonna pay his
gold.
life right
somebody
now, man.
somebody grab Ruther.
Somebody let me burn a fate point to extort a little money out of this fool now.
Well, it sounds like the rest of the party's making a deal for 150. He's giving you an address to meet him at tomorrow morning. He goes, meet me here with whatever you can come up with, and I'll have.
I
the
want a
gold for you."
brooch or something off his fancy suit.
You think I'm stupid enough to walk around the skids with coin in my pocket?
I'm gonna
You
take his ear.
stupid dwarf.
Where do I gotta roll to take this motherfucker's ear off?
If you take his ear, there's no deal.
Don't get snotty with me, man.
We just went off the deep end here.
Somebody calm Ruther down.
This just
Right
got
now,
reservoir dogs as
right
fuck
now.
right now, but
Anybody got
Time
tranquilizer?
out. Yeah, time out, Ruther.
Okay. No, seriously, give me something, man, or I'm gonna,
Dar,
Hey,
this guy's not gonna. This guy's got to realize he's not gonna fucking get out of here
does
thinking he
anybody
punked
have a
us.
charm spell?
He ain't punking us.
What were you
I
saying?
ain't
Betty?
Ashton Kutcher.
Dar does have the ability to calm people.
Okay,
It's cool. I'm kind of overkilling him anyway.
He pulls
Lucky
his
guy,
jacket out.
fancy pants.
He pulls his
man.
pockets inside out. He goes, "Look, what do you want? The jacket off my back? It won't
Actually,
even
yeah,
fit
that's a
you.
sick jacket, man. That's punk rock.
It's
Give me that
too
shit.
good, you dwarven
It's punk rock.
scum.
Give me the jacket
Go
or die.
back to your trailer
Jacket.
in Mithril.
Give me the jacket, DM, because I will piss the party off.
But he hands you the jacket, but Edmund is
Woo! Mithril down,
leaner.
All right.
far leaner than you. The jacket doesn't even you can't even get your stout dwarf
That's not the
off into
point.
sleeve.
I burned that
not the
motherfucker
point.
right in front of him.
Jacket.
You just throw it
I
on the
burn
ground
it
and light it
right in
up,
front of him. I burn it right in front of him.
and it goes
Woo!
up in
Mithril
flames.
Dale, motherfucker.
I hope you're happy, and this is why we
Oh,
speak.
I am having a blast.
I
I'm having a
hope,
fucking blast.
I
You're
hope.
right.
It's Mithril we go.
I'm having a blast. Thanks,
just kind
thanks
of
for
like-
caring about it.
skirting around and just making his backing out of that alley because he thinks you guys are crazy. And he's looking at you. He goes, looks at Dar and says, "Consider my offer for the little one. And you, Tabaxi, if you'd ever like to make any money as a stage performer, let me know. You guys can talk about it and tell me tomorrow."
Oh, he's talking shit. You better just get going, boy.
I hope
no,
you're
I'm
proud of
overkilling him,
yourself.
but
This guy better go before he.
Get the
Yeah,
stepping.
like,
Get the stepping.
I'm overkilling him, but
Yeah.
keep it up. I'm sure it'll be fine with me humiliating you a little more. And I got no problem with that because it entertains me.
There's nothing more humiliating than being a low class dwarf.
This is how you survive in Neon City, by the way, dude.
This guy, James, you want us to kill this
Yeah.
guy, don't you?
I want to give somebody
Yeah,
a correction point.
I'm gonna shoot his hand off. I'm
No,
going to shoot his hand off.
He's escaping.
Okay, but he's fucking lucky.
All right, let's stick to the deal. Let's stick to the deal.
You're right,
you
you're
get
right.
He
your
better go pretty fast.
Ruther, you get your chance down the road. You will get your chance.
All right, fine.
Woo!
Okay.
This is a blast, though.
We're gonna end it there.
Yeah, I
before
know.
somebody
Okay,
gets
hey.
killed.
I'm taking the piss out of him.
Let's think between now
Just,
and next Friday. Let's come up with a name for the group.
Okay.
And Michael,
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there. having a blast. Get it?
Yes, because you blasted his jacket. I thought the same thing, you punny bastard. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get
No,
drunk.
but I want
It's
as
time.
a parting
it's time
words, I
for
want to turn
Penny's
to the noobs
medicine.
and say, hey noobs, this is how you survive.
This
Okay,
is Neon
But like,
City.
just take note. This is how you survive in Neon City. When you see a lower life form, you don't let it make you its lunch, because otherwise you're the lower life form.
Okay.
And it's dog eat dog out here.
Yes, but well, you'll see.
It's dog
soon.
eat dog. You better
I'll
be true
introduce.
about the.
I can see it's just a matter of time before I'm using the corruption mechanics. So,
This is just dwarven, like this is just dwarven culture, man. We're a little rough, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. And he's hearing you
We don't
guys say
take too
this
kindly to
right-
things. We're the kind
right
of people
before
that
he
don't take
dips
too
around
kindly.
the corner. He goes, "I know this is dwarven culture, and that is why we speak about you people the way you do." And he
And
leaves.
that's why you gotta there's no jacket out there in the cold, motherfucker.
And this crap
Keep
that you put
talking.
in my arm.
Keep talking. Keep talking, Fancy
Keep-
Pound. How
keep
much that
walking.
Fancy Jack doing for
keep
you now,
walking.
son? Woo!
Keep walking.
Walking.
Yeehaw!
You don't
Okay.
want to mess with. You don't want to mess with
I'm
us.
getting a little rootsy here, you know. Keep it up, man. Let my roots come out.
All right, let's call it right there. I love you guys.
Love you
Okay.
I
guys.
know. I
Love you guys. This
I'm
was fun.
getting
This was
my
great.
Fun.
This was
Love you,
awesome.
Logan.
I'm getting my my
Love you
second
guys.
vaccination on Friday, so I'll let you guys know
Yay.
how I'm feeling.
Okay,
Okay.
let us know if you mutate.
If I grow a second head, then I'm definitely gonna play so you guys can see it. But if I'm
My-
feeling like shitty, I will play it by ear for next Friday.
And the
My
second one's the
third
bitch.
arm is very helpful. Thank you.
Yes, it is. It really is. I'm gone. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Good
I hope
night.
I get
Good night.
superpowers.
Good night.
Yeah.
Love you guys.